Hello! I was muted. My bad. How's everyone doing? Don't know how many people we have here. 2 at the moment. How is everyone? Welcome. 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 Bear with me. 1 second. Okay, we're waiting for Steve to join. Let me just message, see if he's ready to join. Once he says yes, we will get going. So Steve is going to be joining us today as a call-in, so he won't be on camera or anything like that. Just as a call-in, and we'll probably be taking some viewer call-ins as well. So if you are in the Discord and you want to jump in, let me know. Drop into the general room and we'll drag you down at some point. Steve is now here. Hello. See if I can hear you.
That worked.
Yeah, hang on. Let me turn you up, buddy. Yes. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, hello, hello. I don't know how
Well,
loud
I can
you
hear
are.
you. I've got nothing organised. I've just gotten back from dropping parcels off.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't know how loud and clear this, the stream can hear you, but if they can, let us know and we will adjust audio levels accordingly. I'll probably be putting the stuff I'm listing on the screen so you guys can see, just so you're not obviously just looking at my face and stuff, because that's a bit boring, but we'll see. I'm currently actually sending loads of photos I just did to my computer, so that might take a while to do, but in the meantime, let me read out, see who's here. Joe is here. Welcome, Joe. We got Marlowe's Independent Trading Co., which is that Stacy? Is that you, Stacy? Pretty sure Joe said that you had a name like that or something. That might not be Stacy, but it might be Stacy. I'm good. Went to bed. Lauren's watching crap. Oh yeah, they always do. Gary, welcome. Just smashed 200 squats. Jeez. Welcome. Who else we got? Darren. Awesome to see you. Cool. Audio sounds fine. I just got paid £23 for a puzzle. Happy days. Happy
Nice.
days. Happy days.
My best puzzles have been I've had Escher twice.
Oh yeah, the
one,
MC Escher.
The stair one, and the non-sealed one went for $29.99, and the sealed one went less than I thought. I was expecting 50 plus, which I think was about
Nice.
45, I think, just before Christmas.
Yeah, I had MC Escher's stair puzzle, the same one you had, but it was used, and I got like 60 quid for it, but it went off to like America or something.
Yeah,
it was the only one listed at the time, so I think if there's like more than one on there, then obviously it goes.
Oh, yeah.
It's Jim. Oh, Stacey's is Channing's Independent Traders. Okay, close enough. Yeah, I have 68 more photos being dropped via Dropbox to my computer. I was actually working through some vinyl records last night, so I guess we'll finish listing them. I'm currently doing a listing challenge with Sam. If you guys know Sam, sells stuff. DB resells. Who else is on there? Me, obviously. There's another Sam. That's a reseller on there. Kieran, and I think that's everyone.
I think I was at work the day.
Reselling White Boy as well, but he was asleep, so.
I think it started, and then I went to work.
It was literally 13 minutes long. They got me up at 10 o'clock in the morning for this bloody live stream, and then it was like 13 minutes long.
Oh, so it wasn't like a.
No.
I thought, Jesus.
It was like an introduction thing, but I didn't know that, so I got up all super early, expecting it to be like a 2-hour thing or something, and then it was like 13 minutes long, and everyone left. I was like, oh.
Ouch.
Cheers, guys.
What time? It was early as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like 11 o'clock or something.
Early for you.
Yeah, early for me, not for everyone else in the world.
Oh,
You did 5K worth of listings. In how many listings was that? I did 20 last night. I finished 20 off, but then I did another another 6 to get me to 26. But obviously the 6 were today's because it was after 12. So yeah, I got these records for free off my mate's dad, so I'm just going through and listing them. Some of them aren't really worth much, but it's like list fodder. And I actually sold one I listed last night. I listed a Diana Ross and it sold for £7, so quite happy with that one. Yeah, I woke up at 10 o'clock for this live stream at 11, and White Boy didn't even bother getting out of bed. And then they left me. They ditched me after 13 minutes. I was like, what?
I saw literally the first 2-3 minutes. Or did I even say? I might not have even seen it live. I think it was like I went there to drop the stream later on for you to watch, like a catch up.
All right, yeah.
I think it might have even been that I watched.
You did 36 listings worth £5 grand. Jeez, what's the average sale on that? Like 150 or something?
Oh, them PlayStations.
I think he was listing probably like projectors or TV screens or something.
Oh, is this Joe?
Yeah.
Not got to see any more.
Joe's
What's next?
Got the good stuff.
He'll have rockets on next.
Right, this Neil Diamond record's only worth like £2, but we're gonna list it anyway because I don't care.
I've got a load of my mum's old records in the attic, but I think she was the type that used to draw on the covers and stuff. She's got like Michael Jackson ones off the wall and Thriller, but I think she's ruined them because
to be honest, I would buy all if she has Michael Jackson, Bee Gees, like all that kind of stuff. I'd buy if you're selling it cheap because it's trashed. I don't care about the covers. Like if they work, I'll buy them off you for myself to listen to.
All right, I'll have a look and I'll pull them out. I don't know what condition they're in because they were just in her attic and she was going to throw them away. So I thought,
yeah,
I may as well tap them. So,
right, this is in good condition. See images. So how much has everyone listed today then? In the chat. Projectors, multi-listings, easy. Started 9 months ago, now I'm turning over 1k a week, nice. That's actually really good. It's taken me a whole year to get to the point where I'm turning over £1 grand a week. That's really good. I live in a 1-bedroom house with my young lad. To say we've got no space is a bit of an understatement. Tom's just messaged me to see what he says. You got the link for StreamYard. It's not StreamYard, bro.
Oh, Backtrack.
Yeah.
I will start with some Wii U games. And a couple of them are Dutch.
There we go. So we'll be having Tom join in a second.
Got the Smurfs for the Wii U, or Smurfing 2, as it's called on there.
Tom, it's just we're just doing viewer call-ins via Discord. So if you want to drop into the general voice chat, I'll drag you into the secret private room, and then you can come on and chat with us while we're doing our listings. But we're not doing any cams or anything because I don't use StreamYard. It's a pain in the arse to set it up without doing all the borders and stuff properly.
The secret. Can't tell anyone about it. Chat room.
No, it's just private. So when we're doing a live stream, no one like Chaz drops down and starts saying weird stuff.
Do you want to tell anyone about our clique? Especially Chaz. Probably making some Lego houses at the minute.
Right, that's one done. I need to update me my spreadsheet just for the challenge. Right, here's Tom. Hello, Tom. How are you? He's got his camera on. Steve, you'll be able to see him. The stream was not going to be able to see you though, Tom, because I don't have the cam thing set up.
Oh, right. No, that's cool. I was.
Have you lost a load of weight, mate? You're looking really slim.
Yeah, man. I've lost like a stone and 3 pounds.
Jesus, you're looking slim. Well done, man.
Yeah, man.
That's really impressive.
Yeah, I want to try and get down to like 11 and a half, 12 stone.
Right, I'm turning you right up. Let me know in chat, guys, if he's loud enough, because I got him like on 180% or something volume. I wish I could show the stream your face, man. You're looking really good.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm just looking at the Discord group. I never knew you could stream off of Discord. That's really odd.
Yeah, what I do is I use a program and then I just screen capture the little boxes.
Right. Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted today. So I'm putting in a back room at the minute. So it's like that.
You need to see Slim Tom. I don't know whether I can. Are you okay being on for a second and I'll just maximize the screen?
Yeah, well, I can't see YouTube
just look at the camera for like 20 seconds so they can see your face. You're like super laggy anyway, so let's see if I can. Yeah, your camera is anyway. Hang on.
Let me try over to 4G a minute.
There you go.
What would you being all posh? 4G.
You honestly, you look like a different person.
Is that better?
Not really.
I can't see. I'm just looking at its Discord page.
Hey?
Like multi-screen.
Right,
I can't
let's
multi-screen on my phone.
Let's
get my laptop on.
Let's get you off stream before all the ladies come in.
Man, the ladies, I'm drooling.
Right.
Calm down, Steve. Right, what we got next? Let's have a look.
YouTube. So I've been watching Queen on Netflix. Have anyone seen that?
You're so quiet. Are you able to turn your audio up on your end somehow?
I know Tom.
Yeah.
Tom. I've got Tom on 100%. He's quite quiet.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Sweet.
Yeah.
How are the volumes, guys? Can you hear everyone okay?
I'm just trying to get to you on Cube because I like to put a face to a
You like to put a face to what now?
A conversation.
Well, Steve can turn on his cam in the Discord if he wants to, but it'll just be you two seeing each other.
No, it's all right. I'm back on YouTube.
I'm on the laptop for Discord, and I'm listening on my phone on the.
So on YouTube, it says there's an error. Like I can't watch. It says an error occurred.
I've got the Discord on the laptop because I'm in the garage. The Wi-Fi is shocking.
We're still live, guys, right?
Yeah, my wife.
It's on YouTube, yeah.
Oh yeah,
YouTube page open. It's still on now.
Confusing me here, Tom. Telling me it's not working. How dare you?
It's just my internet.
I can't hear you, Tom, either, mind.
You can't hear Tom?
I can't. No.
What do you mean you can't hear him?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I can't hear you, Tom.
We had this problem with you two before, like ages ago. Do you remember?
Well, I'm the only one in general chat.
You're not in general chat. I moved you.
Oh yeah, I'm in stream.
Yeah. Make sure you've not got him turned down. You might have him turned down or something.
Oh, there's my face.
I've never touched anything. He was on at the beginning, but then all of a sudden he's gone off.
Oh, let me drag him out and put him back in. Oh, never mind. That was me. I'll drag myself out. Hang on. Try it now. Can you hear each other now? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, just.
Turn him up. You got him turned down. I got him on 100%. I told you he was quiet.
I'm not tech savvy, right?
It's not you. It's Tom's mic. It's quiet. It's fine. Right, who do we have here? We got
just
three.
Got really quiet as well. Like everyone's quiet.
I don't know.
I'm at that Nokia 3310 that you have, man. You need to upgrade.
3 degrees. Hang on. Has anyone ever heard of these people? The 3 degrees, new dimensions.
I've heard of them. Isn't it? It's an old one.
Let's see what they're worth. £5. Oh, someone got 10 quid. 10.99 in nice condition. I guess we go for about £7 on that. Yo, what's up, Rich? How you doing? You're more than welcome to join. Oh, Tom left. Can you hear me, Stu?
I can still hear you, yeah. Because Tom, his signal was like robotic.
Yeah,
off and then...
his signal was a bit trash, yeah. Yeah, if anyone wants to join the call and have a conversation, if you join Discord, if you're not in the Discord already, join Discord and then drop into the general voice chat, and then I'll just drag people into the call when we got, you know, when no one else is in her. So what are you listing right now then, Steve?
Yeah, I've just dragged a load of Wii U games out, but I've got the Smurfs, but it's a Dutch version.
Alright. See, I've had foreign versions before and they seem to do well, because obviously you get Dutch people move to the UK and then they can't get the games anymore.
Well, on the front cover it's got Der Smurfen 2, and the manual's the same, but the disc is The Smurfs 2. It's all PAL, so it's all fine.
You might just find that it's auto set to the like, because obviously games, they come with all the languages on, right? So it's probably just a different cover.
Isn't it?
It's probably a different retail cover, and then the game's just been set to the, you know, the Dutch language.
I think everything's the same. Because I'm just having a pinch. Someone's listening.
Yeah, no worries, Tom. Don't worry about it. If it fixes itself, drop back down. We'll chuck you back in. Quick question for Mr. Sloth. When you did your flyers, do you regret not doing A4 size? Or do you think this matters? I think A4 is way too big for a flyer. Like, to post through someone's letterbox, that's way too big in my opinion. it was the same size as a 6x4 label, mine was. So like a quarter of an A4 sheet. The only thing I would change, if I did flyers again, would be the quality of the paper, because I chose the cheapest paper, and it's really difficult to get it through the letterbox, because like a lot of letterbox has that like fluffy stuff in, you know, that's like grabs onto the letters.
Yeah.
And the paper was so trash that like I was shoving it in and it was just like crumpling it up, so I had to like start folding them to like make it a little bit thicker, if you know what I mean. And yeah, so the only thing I would change wouldn't probably be the size, but would be the quality of the paper for sure.
But if it's all folded up and it's a nice little piece of paper, someone's going to be thinking, I want to read that. Someone's posted a message for me, door.
Yeah. Well, I made it so that obviously it was bright, so when they picked it up, even if they thought it was junk, like it might catch their eye, because most people just scoop all their junk up and chuck it straight in the bin. But if it's bright, then they might see, like, you know. What would you guys do with a Wii that stinks of tabs? What's tabs? Does that mean like cigarettes?
Smoke.
Just throw the box away and take the couple pound less. Wipe it down with like a baby wipe or a kitchen wipe, and then if you have it, fresh lemon juice on the wipe. Squeeze some lemon juice on the wipe.
Honestly, I've been using. I'll get a tap. What are they now? Fabulosa lemon sherbet. Honest, gets rid of it.
There you go. Lemon. See.
You've still got to let it air out. I had a box full of computer stuff, and it all stank of smoke. It was all waste stuff as well. And I just sprayed it with that, give a wipe down, and just let it sit. Well, I'm in the garage, so it's all ventilated anyway.
The worst thing. The smell of smoke. Like, I used to smoke. I smoked for 6 years. And God, When you quit smoking, you realise how much it stinks. It's disgusting.
Hate the smell.
Yep, hate it.
I've never even tried it.
Hope you're doing good. Well, I'm doing good, thank you. Culture Club. I love a bit of Culture Club. Colour by Numbers. That's a good name. Free post. Nope. Sorry, I'm just stealing people's titles, and then you have to make sure you delete the free post bit. Tabs equals cigarettes up in Newcastle. Okay. Never heard that before. Thanks, I'll get some. Yeah, if you can get some wipes that already have the lemon in, that's great. But if you don't, fresh lemon juice. And everyone should have lemon juice right now because, you know, Pancake Day and all that, which I didn't realise was today, and I didn't buy any, so I'm kind of gutted.
Neither did I. And there's the first one on.
So that is Culture Club. Final. How much did I say that was going for? Damn it. Never heard Tabs? Yeah, me neither. I'm not from Newcastle, so why would I like know what that was? That doesn't even make sense. Like, why would it be called Tabs?
I think it just goes way back.
Yeah, but what relevance?
No idea. Was it not a? Is it not a brand that's just stuck over years?
Maybe.
No, no idea.
No idea. £5, £8. Let's do. That's so crazy. Like a used one's going between like £4 to £8, and a brand new one's like £28. The difference is crazy. I guess I'll go for like £6 or £7. Let's do 7.
Honestly, when it comes to LPs, I wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just guessing.
No, like I wouldn't know which ones are the best to pick up. Watching Brum Reseller, he seems to.
I got these all for free off my mate's dad. He rung me up because my mate's like gone abroad. He went to Australia and then he's gone to live with his wife that's in like Portugal now. But he rung me up. He was like, "Oh, I heard you're doing eBay and all that. Do you want to have a look through the stuff we're about to throw out from the loft?" And I was like, "Yeah." So he literally like drove round to my house. He just had all this stuff in the back of the car, and I was like, that. I was quite happy. I got a record player, record, sound bar, clothes. I got that picture frame from the video I did today that sold for £25, like instantly.
I still haven't had time to watch a video yet. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Tab's definition: likely to have been formed by clipping the Geordie pronunciation of the word tobacco, or alternatively from the brand Ogden Tabs. Okay. I guess you could say like why we use the word fags for cigarettes as well, but apparently that's like dates back to like World War II or something. And fags used to mean like a bundle of sticks or something. I don't know, but I have to be careful using that word on YouTube because they'll like boot me off or something for being derogatory.
Surely you can still use the word.
It's 2021.
It just all depends on the context it's used.
I guess. You would hope so, right?
Well, depends who's listening.
For anyone listening, that's not a bad term in the UK unless used in the wrong manner. I guess my sloth emoji is being censored. Yeah, your sloth emoji is always censored. I have to accept it every time. Yeah, it does censor it. I just uncensored your one as well. How much sales have you had today? I did 143 so far. Anything good?
Don't know if I've had any sales. Yeah.
No sale day? You've had a donut day, as they say. That rhymes. That rhymes.
Oh no, I've had one. I sold a Xbox One Connect.
Oh, wait, what's that, like 35, 40 quid, something like that?
$49.99.
Yeah, not far off.
I put it up last week. I think I told you in the Discord. I put it up and it sold within the hour. But it was a guy from Spain. He must have realised there's more money to pay on the shipping now. So he just didn't pay, and I was sending messages. He was just ignoring us. So I put I opened the case, unpaid item, and then I had to wait 3 days.
Is that the one you was talking about the other day?
Yeah, it's like I put it on last Saturday, and it's sold straight away. So because it's in limbo, I've got an item there that I can't relist. Well, not supposed to relist until it's all settled.
But I told you to relist.
It's just so frustrating now. You've got to wait 3 days to open an unpaid case, and then once you open a case, you've got to wait another 3 days.
It's annoying, huh?
And when that happens, they should get some sort of.
Do you have headphones you can put on?
Not on as. No, am I too loud?
No, my voice just coming back through on your bike. It's doing that thing where I hear myself and then I can't talk because it like stunts you. You know what I mean? So this Spandau Ballet, someone got like £16 on bid, so I'm gonna go with 15. I don't know whether that's feasible. It's not in like perfect condition, as you can see, but we'll see. And I'll just take an offer if someone sends me an offer. Yeah, it is kind of weird how they censor the sloth emoji, right, in chat, and we have to accept it every time. I had lemon juice and sugar on your pancakes. Nice. Have you seen the Al Murray Georgie Wales song video? To be honest, I don't find Al Murray in the slightest bit funny.
Is he still actually going, is he?
He's the one that did that stupid pub thing, wasn't it? Al Murray's
pub. The pub landlord, isn't it?
Oh, it's so trash.
Didn't even know he was still going.
Just listed a Singer 201k sewing machine, $279. Jeez. I had a Singer, vintage Singer from 1910. It was lovely. It was black and gold, like black with real gold like leafed on it, and then it had like the box case. It was lovely. The problem was that the wood was like degrading. It stank. Like, you know when you go in a charity shop and you get that like charity shop stink because like you've got some dresses or clothing in there from like years ago. It was like that, but it was like emanated out of the wood.
Yeah.
It smelled like loft.
To your clothes as well, and
yeah,
like, it goes onto your other clothes, so you've got to like try and keep them separated if you can.
Yeah, it's nasty.
But I remember a while ago you went on your bike to pick up that Band Hero set. That one stank of smoke.
It did. And I aired that one out in the loft because I didn't have anything to fix it with. It got rid of like 80% of it, and then I sold it off to someone.
Yeah. When it comes to some people list from a smoke-free, pet-free home, it's like sometimes I think it's best just not bother.
Well, the problem is people that smoke. Yeah, I'm echoing so loud through your mic now.
I don't think I've got any.
If you just turn me down a bit. Whoa, that's so loud.
I wonder if some Xbox headphones.
I need to look up the serial number on the database to know what you have with Singer. Yeah, I did. There was the little like code on it, and I looked it up, and it was 1910. What was you saying, sorry?
I've got some Xbox, and then I need a list. Headphones, they might work.
Yeah, anything, because I'm echoing like super loud. Jan D.
Tell us if it works. Homework.
Hello. Oh, perfect. Can you hear me?
It's really quiet.
Hello.
I know.
Are you using the microphone on that headset as well?
There's a microphone on it.
I don't know, but you've gone like really quiet now.
Yeah.
Hello? Why is everyone that comes on my show never able to fix their audio equipment?
Hello.
There you go, that's better. Now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's really quiet.
Turn me up, Ned.
Yeah, I've got you on full blast.
Do you have a volume scroller on the headset? Like I got a little like scrolling on the side.
I've
that
already
turns
turned
up.
it up.
Oh, okay. Well, you just have to squint your ears. How's everyone's sales been in the chat? Have you guys been having good sales? Because since I've been listing like 10 plus a day, my sales have been insane.
It's like I only
Like-
found out yesterday. Yesterday.
Yesterday?
I went wild on eBay buying and
Mhm.
putting in offers and auction stuff. Actually boosted my sales massively.
Yeah.
And I always thought it was just instant
Yeah,
boost.
no,
to
if you
sales,
don't
but it's
have,
not just anything.
If you don't have anything to list, the best thing to do is like run through your feedback if you can send feedback. And you know that new thing where it's like update your listings, like has all of those things like to be are gonna be needed, like recommendation, all that stupid stuff they've added. You know, where it's like you have to add like the color of everything and all that.
Oh yeah.
If you like just do like maybe 10 of them a day, that will cover your activity and then it will keep your account active. But what I used to do is I used to go sourcing, so I'd go like CARBOOT or I'd go charity shopping, and then I would photo and list everything I got that same day. So like maybe 3 times a week I would list like all of the stuff. But then the other days I'd have nothing to list because I've listed everything, right? But what I found out is just like photoing everything in one go and then just steadily like uploading and listing all of it. Like consistently, like 10 a day or 15 a day or whatever. Like you get such more like, that's really bad English. You get much more like sales, if that makes sense. Steady sales.
These headphones are so bad.
Yeah, but I'm not echoing, so I'm happy. Yeah, if anyone in the chat wants to join the conversation, if you got any questions, you want to come say hi. If you're in the Discord, drop down to the general chat room in the voice chat room, and I'll drag you in. You can say hi. If you're not in the Discord, the link's in the description. Also, the link to my new website is down there as well, so go check that out. All of my eBay links, Discord, Etsy, Instagram, everything. All the links are on that website for you to easily check out. Average about 400 a day for the last week. Could be better. Go onto Marketplace MP tomorrow to see if any make any difference. Wait, what? You're getting 400 in sales a day or 400 in listings a day, or because 400 a day in sales is really good unless you're doing like RA with like a 10% markup, then you're probably not making too much money, but 400 is good. Haven't started yet, but after the pandemic, really want to go back. Really don't want to go back to the corporate world, so I'm just researching right now. Yeah, jump in. Now's the best time to get started, honestly. You have the time, that's for sure, to learn if you're not working. And you can pretty much do all the sourcing you could do before other than charity and car boots. But most of that stuff that would have been at the car boot or charity shops now on Facebook, people are listing it there. So my wife hates Al Murray. I don't blame her. He's dreadful. How has he not been cancelled yet? Like, I'm sure he's done some weird stuff. He's a bit of a creepy guy.
Seeing the fact Harry Hill, I can't stand that fella.
Oh my god, Harry Hill's worse than Al Murray.
Absolutely murdered stars in their eyes. Just
Wait,
actually like that show until he did it.
Yeah, but that other guy got done for being a pedo or something, didn't he?
Al Murray? Oh.
No, the old guy that did Stars in Your Eyes.
Oh, Matthew Kelly.
I don't know what his name is.
Some sort of.
I'm pretty
Matthew
sure
Kelly?
he got done for something, didn't he?
I remember.
He had massive teeth, didn't he? He used to smile and he had massive teeth.
I actually quite liked him as well.
Well, you would, you wrong'un. I could be making that up. I might get done for slander.
Oh, he did.
Or something.
You're right. Something did happen.
Okay, good. Well, not.
Can't remember what it was. I don't think it was as bad as Barrymore.
Barrymore.
Well, Barrymore.
Is that like? What do you do?
You must know who Michael Barrymore is.
Yeah, I think so.
He had a pool party. Someone died in his pool, and later on he was found with like drugs and had he been raped as well?
Oh my god! Right, let's move on with the conversation.
I think it was one of them parties.
Oh yeah. I'll stay away from them parties. Anyone from the 80s, 90s is probably going to come out as a pedo at some point. Yep.
They're normal.
When you list an item, do you ever click the turn on easy pricing? Could you explain, please? Easy pricing's app only. I'm pretty sure that never pops up for me on the PC. As far as I'm aware, it just drops the price down like a percentage, like once a week for like 3 weeks or something, and then it stays.
Isn't it not at the end of each listing? So like at the end of is it a 30-day cycle? At the end of that, doesn't it then drop the price?
No, I don't think so. It's like every week or something.
I didn't realise that. I never put it on anywhere.
I used to do some listings on my phone back in the day, but yeah, you don't get that on PC. Well, at least I've never had it show up on PC. It's only ever been on when I've listed on my app. But yeah, it just drops the pricing down like a few times over however long it is. It might be a month or a week. I'm pretty sure it was like weekly or something. And then it just stays at the rock bottom price until it sells after that. So
I'm just about to list this, so it might pop up.
It is every week? Yeah, I thought it was. I don't think I have ever watched normal TV since before Xmas. Yeah, I've not watched normal TV for a long time. A very long time.
Very rare.
I hate TV. Like, it does my head in. Now that I'm so used to watching YouTube and Twitch, like, the adverts on TV drive me insane.
Well, YouTube is exactly the same now. Do you pay for premium or not?
No, I have ad block. Tell me you know what ad block is, Steve. Please tell me you know what ad block is.
I haven't got it.
Actually, I'm not going to tell you what ad block is because I'd like your juicy ad revenue you give me. Keep watching my.
No, but it is. I haven't got it on.
Do you use like Google Chrome or something on your computer? Where do you watch? Do you watch on your phone?
On TV.
Oh yeah, well then you're stuck with adverts, unfortunately. I watch all on PC, so I just have a plug-in on my browser that just skips all the adverts for me. Do I send out offers as soon as someone likes your listing? Yes, because a lot of people like save their offers like for once a day or like once a week or something. But what you have to remember is if someone's looking for a specific item, like they're likely to buy that item around that sort of time. So in my opinion, as soon as someone like watches or likes an item, you should be sending the offer as soon as possible because they're in the mode of buying that item at that time. If you wait like till the next day, they probably bought it somewhere else, and then they're not going to.
That use that to your advantage as well. Now, like if you're looking for an item, you not just find it and then start watching it in the hope that they'll send you an offer.
No, I'm too impatient of a buyer. I just either look for the cheapest one or the one I'm after, and I'll just buy it. Like, I'm too lazy to sit around and wait for potential offers.
It's like all of a sudden I've got this urge.
Or I'll send an offer, like, if they have the offer thing turned on.
It's like all of a sudden I've got this urge to buy the original Guess Who from when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the cheapest one's 25 quid on eBay at the minute. So the version's on, but I want the original one I had when I was younger. That's 25.
I sold a Furby today, a vintage Furby. I have two of them. They're like Furby babies. And like I revived them from the dead because I bought them on auction before Christmas. And when I got them, they were sick. Like they got like this program in them where like they can get sick and they can get stuck in like a sick loop where you wake them up and then they moan that they're sick and then they go straight back to sleep, and the only way to fix them is to like keep waking them up and like rubbing their back for like hours. Literally, it's like trying to fix a real human being. It's dreadful. And then after a while, like the program realizes that it's bugged, it fixes itself.
I'll just literally open it up, batteries out.
But anyway, I fixed them, and then like every time they wake up, they like call me dad now. They're like,
oh, so you actually, yeah.
Oh, no. I think they listen to your voice, and if you sound like a female, they call you mum, and if you have a deeper voice, they call you dad or dada or something. But yeah, I sold
Daddy.
one. I was like, yeah.
It would just be really creepy for me.
They are pretty creepy.
I had two when I sold them. They didn't hang about very long, like.
I like the Furby. I like Furbies. I actually bought them for myself to have on my display in the background of my videos, but I got fed up of them turning on while I was doing photos, so they're off. Well, one of them's off. Obviously, after
you
having
get actual eye
scanned...
covers.
Yeah, for the new ones, the old ones work on sound to wake up, so it doesn't matter if the sensor's covered or not. I'm borderline VAT threshold, basically just selling games, DVDs, CDs, lots of other little items, lots of listings. I need to start hunting quality items from charity shops, car boots as well. What are you doing though, because you're hitting VAT? Are you like scaling back to avoid it, or are you just going to push through it and go limited or something? Or that's always interesting to know about. Most watchers are eBay sellers. What?
That's...
Why would they be eBay sellers? Why would an eBay seller watch your stuff? That doesn't make sense. I don't think I've ever watched something unless I'm like planning on buying it.
Tell you what I did buy today. I bought two things. Another, I've got a Independence Day Alien on my shop already. But then there was another one I seen today, a different version. I bought it for £3.66. I wanted it in a bid. So I'm going to take that one off my listings. It's been on for about 2 months and it hasn't budged. I'm going to put them both on the car. Try and get double. Yeah. And the second one, I bought a WWF 1991 board game. I won it for 15. I don't know whether to keep it myself or sell it.
VAT threshold, no worries. I'm limited. 208k last year. Nice.
So what
was
happens
your-
with the VAT? Because as soon as you hit that, you've got to start paying VAT. But
Well, you
you
have
claim
to.
that back.
Well, yeah, you claim back what you pay, the VAT you pay on items. So if you're buying stuff from like wholesalers or wherever you pay VAT, right? You can claim that back, and then obviously you just lose out on the difference. So if you buy an item for £100, it has 20% VAT, right? So you can claim back £20 VAT because you paid 120 for the item. Does that make sense? But then when you list your item, if you listed it for £300, that's £60 VAT that they have to pay, so £360. So you
So that's
then
where
pay the difference. So you claim back, you pay HMRC
Original.
or whoever it is £60, and then you'll claim back the £20 that you paid for the item originally. So it's £40 basically.
Yeah. Makes more sense. I was just thinking, well, what's the point in claiming it back? What's the point in paying it if you're going to claim it back?
But now you know
you've just
why.
said that, it makes sense.
Yeah, it confuses a lot of people, and until someone like explains it to you in layman's terms, it is very confusing. But there's other things that you have to deal with as well. Like there's like other little bits of tax that you end up paying, but then I think you pay less like income tax, if that makes sense, or something, because you obviously you pay yourself when you go limited to do VAT, right? So you pay yourself a wage up to so much. You can pay yourself like a minimum wage of like so much a year, and you then don't pay tax on that, and then you can pay yourself dividends from the company, which you then pay less VAT. You pay less tax on the dividends, I think, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm not a tax man. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me, guys. Please hire someone.
Years away from any of that.
Me too, and I'm just trying to explain the basics that I know from speaking to people that have gone through it. But claim all inputs back, sell zero and VAT free stuff. There are ways to mitigate the payments. Need to be turning over 80k. I forget exactly what it. I think it's 84, 85. It works out that I can turn over like 7k recurring like each month. Before I would have to go VAT registered or whatever it's called, which is nice because I don't plan on doing that anytime. Well, it's just not going to happen. The thing is, I work on such like small. I work on such massive margins. Sorry, that like, if I'm hitting 85k a year, I'm making a massive amount of money. Because I tend to buy an item for like 10 times profit, usually, give or take. Unless it's like a really expensive item, then that obviously comes down. But a lot of my, or pretty much all of my items are like 8 to 10 times my money. So if you're thinking like 80k, you know, that's a lot.
I'm the same. I'll only buy something if it's worth.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to make money from it. It's like, where do you stand on these that buy like DVDs just for feedback?
What's that, Kath? I don't do DVDs for that, but a lot of my games are feedback fodder, I like to call them.
I don't know if I can be chewed on. Just the feedback. If it's like, what's the benefits of having like such a high feedback?
Just like biosecurity, they like it. Like if they see you have like 1,000 feedback and then they click it, it's like 99% positive, then they're more likely to buy it than someone that has 20 feedback.
If I see someone with like 100 in brackets and 100%, or like 200 in brackets and 100%, or even like 90, the high 90s, that's enough for me to trust them.
Yeah, I guess.
That's just me. Like from my point of view, I didn't need someone to have 10,000 and 100%.
Yeah, 10,000's a lot.
like I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it doesn't need to be like mega high for us to go. Oh, I'll buy from them.
Yeah.
I say obviously if you see an item, you look at it, and you're like 80%, then fair enough. But as long as you're in the high 90s, yeah.
Well, a good thing about having high feedback is like an imperfection in your feedback doesn't affect you as much. If you have like 50 feedback, right, and they're all positive, that's 100%. If you get one negative, that's 1 in 51 then, so your feedback drops down by like 5% or something ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas if you have 1,000 positive and then you get one feedback, it basically doesn't change it at all. So
I can say in that way, but if you send, you're going to get awkward people out regardless. But as long as you're truthful with your listings and you're packaging it well and you're sending it out on time, you'll always get that positive feedback anyway.
Not always. Shall I read you some of my feedback I got this week? I'll read you 2 feedback I got this week. Absolutely blew my mind. Here we go.
Like I say, you will always get the idiots.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Look. Neutral feedback. Not even negative, just neutral. Their comment, thanks, full stop.
Thanks.
Yep. The next one, neutral feedback. The comment, neutral. They literally left a neutral feedback, and the comment on the neutral feedback was neutral. They didn't even capitalize the N.
Oh.
No message, no something's wrong with my item, just neutral feedback with a neutral comment.
I'm not too bothered about the neutral because it doesn't affect you. Like,
no, me neither.
Yeah,
it's just like why? Like they went to the effort to leave a neutral, and then they just put neutral in the comment. Like what?
Have you never thought about giving someone a negative when they've left you in neutral?
You can't leave feedback. You can't leave negative feedback to buyers.
Can you not?
Nope.
I didn't know that.
Not anymore. They got rid of buyers' negative feedback because people would do like what's it called? Retaliation feedback, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
Like you send an item out that's broken, they leave you a negative feedback, but then the seller that would get triggered by it and then send them a negative even though they didn't do anything wrong. So they got rid of it. It makes sense. It makes sense. It's just really annoying.
It's like the seller's then got one hand tied behind his back.
What they should do is, if a case gets closed in the seller's favour, then they should have the chance to leave the negative that represents the situation, but only give that option once like a case has been closed and it's obvious that you were in the right. Maybe I don't know what the answer to that is, but it is very annoying when you have like a clear scammer and you can't leave a feedback. Because obviously you ring eBay and they're like, oh yeah, we'll document it if they carry on or shut them down. But like in the meantime, like you could have left a feedback that stops it happening to someone else. But you're not allowed to. So, I mean, it swings and roundabouts. But have you been on the lemonade tonight? Tea cake. Says Howard. If anyone wants to join the chat, by the way, and have a answer a question or speak to us or something, join the Discord, drop down to the general chat room, and we'll drag you in.
Wow, are you bored of us already?
Yeah, you're annoying me. Checking.
Let's get Chaz on.
I get VAT refunds every quarter as I select stock carefully. Do you have to pay your VAT quarterly as well then? Is that how that works? So you pay like 10k and then like you claim back like 2k of it or something. Is that how that works? Obviously the numbers are just made up, but or do you just like submit that you've you could just I don't know. Just thinking, like, why do they do rebates? Why'd they not just get you to fill out the thing that says how much they'd have to pay you back, and then they just deduct it? But I don't know. You can reply back to negative feedback. Started again this week on eBay. I mean, you can leave a reply, but it's not the same. You can't. I don't think you're allowed to leave any like negative comment in that reply though.
It's pretty pointless because they're not then going to look at your comments, just say the score.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, 9 times out of 10, if I'm looking for something, I never check feedback, if I'm honest. Very rare.
Yeah, you have to pay or get a refund depending on the balance. Okay. Cool. What happens if you're like... That means you have to work on your cash flow, I suppose. If you're paying quarterly. Make sure you got enough money in the account. But then again, you have to do that at tax time anyway, so makes sense. Right, let's have a look. This record's really not worth much at all, but I might skip doing records in a minute. This is getting boring listing these things.
I've only listed 3. I'm on my 4th game and I'm bored already.
I like listing video games. They're so easy to list.
They're quick when you're sitting there quiet.
Yeah, I use the same description for every video game. I'm a really conscientious buyer and check things that I'm in a minority though. I think I'm in a minority though. I don't think you are. I think a lot of people, I think women more so, check a lot of that stuff. I think us men just like, we just sat there one evening, we're like, oh, I want this, and then we'll just, first one we see, we'll like buy it. At least that's what I am, pretty much. I'll find the cheapest one I can find, and then I'll just buy it. I don't really check anything.
Right, now I saw this the other day. Shows the same listing.
Used good condition. Yeah, the way I do video games is I have like I have the condition like wording like saved, because I'll make sure all my games are like in the same similar condition, so I'll have the condition all written out, and then I'll find a recent sold and I'll steal their title, and then I'll just edit that. If there's like free shipping in it or something, I'll steal that, delete the free shipping out of the title, add my photos, copy and paste the description of the condition, and then I take the title and the condition and just put that in the description box, and then I click submit, and that's all I do. Oh, I put price and then put the promotion on as well. But that's about it. I'm not one of those people that go to the description and then like write everything out like in a massive list.
Like, no one's bothered. Tell you the truth. Just want the game.
Like, I sell games fast enough with the way I do it. Like, I'm not going to change the way I do it. I can't sit there and spend 10 minutes on every description. I'd literally go insane. Unless it's like something that needs describing like really well, then I'll do that. So like a video console, I'll list everything that comes with it, like condition.
Yeah, but when it's just a game.
Yeah, when it's just a video game, you can see the disc, you can see the case, all of that stuff.
Oh, exactly what they're buying. Makes sense. That's all.
Tanya says she never checks feedback.
Snap. Very, very rare. Unless it's an expensive item.
Gotta go. Dogs need a walk. Okie dokie. Take care, Howard. Don't get lost in your suitcase. Oh, Ooh, a Bruce Springsteen. This got to be worth some money, innit? I bet this is worth £1 now I've said that. Let's have a look. What's he called? Born in the USA. That's got to be that's what's that song? Is that Born in the USA? That's Bruce Springsteen, right?
It is. It is.
This has got to be worth money. Come on. Come on, Brucey. Bring me the money. You wait. 99p or something stupid. £6, £10, £12, £38 brand new. Whew.
This is
A mint one's £20 and mine's definitely not. Oh, I don't know. It's a pretty good condition. Actually, I mean, looking at this, there's a little dink here. Little nick in the corner of the vinyl, but the actual, that's dust. Don't worry about that. I'm gonna list it as near mint. If it comes back, it comes back.
It's like last week I sold Just Dance 2019 for the Wii U. And
Excuse him whilst if you play.
perfect condition, and then same day it was delivered. Got a return.
What?
Not as described, doesn't work. I'm like, the only thing I can think of is they've bought it thinking it's for the normal Wii. But
Oh, maybe.
I thought I would have had to do a label for them, but no, apparently they're sending it back themselves. So still waiting. 6 days later.
Did they open a case?
The same day that it was delivered. It was literally delivered, and then about an hour, maybe.
So they have a case open, but they didn't use. They just sent it back themselves.
Normally,
So how's
I
the
normally
case?
get like a.
Did they add like a tracking number to the case? How's eBay gonna know they?
No. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
So you can just get that case closed if they don't send it back on by the deadline. Did it ask you to like add a? Because sometimes eBay asks you like to add a label.
Label. I think.
Because not it doesn't
case.
always it doesn't always auto generate. Oh, I got hiccups now. What have I got hiccups for?
Well, that's why I thought I would have been given the option to buy a label. Do eBay even offer to buy labels anymore?
Mm-hmm.
Have you got to do them yourself?
No, most of the time eBay will auto-generate a return label for them, but sometimes, for some reason, it doesn't do that. Like, I had one the other day that was domestic, so it should have generated her a label, but it didn't, and I couldn't be bothered to go make a label and send her the download link, so I just fully refunded her to get rid of her. I couldn't be bothered going on to, like, Hermes and doing all that. Vinyl is a minefield. You need a thick skin for sure. Yeah. Just listed vinyl myself. Listed about 2K in a week. What? You're insane. How are you even alive? 2K vinyl in a week?
Is that actual 2,000 vinyls?
I think so.
Oh.
Just listed vinyl myself. Listed about 2K in the past week. Only 40k more. There's no way you have 42k vinyls.
Unless it's 2,000 vinyls.
Wait, it drives you mad.
Vinyls.
It drives you mad listing thousands of vinyls. He says they must have 42k vinyl. That's insane. No thanks. Jesus, I get like about. I would say 50 listings in a day is my max. After about 50, I crumble.
I've got to change it. I
How do you
cannot
list-
sit and do the same thing.
How do you list 2k of anything in a week?
It was over a few weeks, wasn't it?
Past
about
few weeks.
2,000 in the
Okay,
past
so
few weeks, yeah.
so let's just say
Still.
it's not a month because he would have said a month. So let's say 3 weeks. That's like 670 a week. That's like 100 a day, nearly 100 a day. Man's insane.
Joe would have gotten someone else to take it for him.
Nope. They do offer, but our latest return request didn't. She didn't send it back. Request closed today in our favour. Nice. Well done. I listed that Springsteen for 18 under near mint condition because I think that is in pretty good condition. I could be wrong. I don't sell vinyls very often, but if it comes back, it comes back. I don't care. Actually, I do care. I'll cry if it comes back. Please don't come back.
Oh, I might actually list. I know you're going to get mad at us. The Mike Tyson cards.
You wrongin'. Why?
I've got my top loaders there ready.
Why?
Tell you
Don't do
what,
it. Send them off.
Keep them to one side, and I'll list the others. I pulled a few others out instead. I've got Michael Jordan, Larry Holmes, Dan Marino, Michael Johnson, Michael Schumacher playing tennis, Joe Montana, Lennox Lewis. Actually, that one's it. Oh, that's all right. Pete Sampras, Don King, Diego Maradona, and Marino.
Maradona's worth a bit
Montana.
more now because he just passed, wasn't
Yeah. And another American footballer, Eric Dickerson. So,
Now that's what I call music
Interesting.
for. Is this a good one? Were the early nows on vinyl good? I think it was the later ones, right, that were worth money.
where are you about sending cards away? I don't know why, but
What?
I'm saying I'm really wary about sending cards
Why?
off to get list graded.
Why?
In case it get damaged, I guess.
Well, would you not? Well, you're going to risk sending it to a buyer anyway, so why not risk it going to the PSA and then it coming back being worth 10 times what it was before?
It's true.
That is true. I wouldn't lie to you. Send it to PSA. Okay, guys in chat, look, he has, what is it, 3 Mike Tyson cards from
3, yeah.
from Question of Sport. They're all in mint condition, pretty much. I think one's a bit off-centered, so that wouldn't get a PSA 10. Probably a PSA 8, I would say, on that one. But the other 2 are, that you showed, you showed me the other 2, didn't you?
Yeah, I put all 3 on. I showed you the first one, then I pulled the other 2 out.
The other 2 are probably not. I'm not going to say they're 10s, but they're like 8, 9s for sure. And like an 8 or a 9, you're looking at like 3 or 4 at least times what you get for just a normal listing on eBay. And they're going for like
That's
what, 180 normally. So you're looking at like 4, maybe 500 PSA 8. I don't know, something like that.
That's
And
a
then
thing.
if you get a PSA 10, what was it going? What did someone sell for? Like $2,000 or something?
Something that changes constantly, doesn't it?
Mate, I love Tyson, right? But let's just say you grade them, they come back like a 9 or a 10, and you're like, actually, I might just keep hold of them. Like Tyson's quite old, I'm just saying, like, and he's had a rough life, like drugs, alcohol. I love Tyson. Don't want him to pass away, but like in the next like 10 years, it's highly possible that if something bad happened, that card could be worth an absolute fortune, mate.
It could.
Because
And
you
if
got to
I was just to
remember,
keep
like,
it-
you got to remember why they're so popular. The Americans want it because Tyson's their guy, you know, and it was his first rookie card, but it was only printed in the UK in a game that they didn't have in America, so they're worth an absolute fortune if you get them graded.
On the condition of the back of the card as well.
Do what?
No, the backs of the card.
Yeah, they're graded
Obviously,
on
the check.
front and the back.
Ah.
He's only 54, mate. He looks like way older than 54. Is he really only 54? I mean, a lot of people die in their 60s.
How many headshots has he had over the years?
Not many.
I reckon he's had a few.
Not many in the ring. Probably a lot in sparring.
Well, that's sparring what you didn't say, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he's had a
That's
few.
more often.
He ate some of Holyfield's ear, though, so that might give him, like, Fountain of Youth kind of extra 20 years, maybe.
It's done something to Holyfield.
Yeah, grading is about... Yeah, grading's about £10 per card, but then you pay... I think you pay, like, a fee to graded gem. Because what happens is you'll send it via graded gem, and then they'll do, like, an initial grading, which obviously isn't the grade, but they'll check it, and they'll send you like a rough checklist what they think it's gonna get, and then it gets sent off to America, to PSA or wherever it goes. I think it's America. But obviously, with all this Pokemon stuff going on right now, they're like proper bogged down. So you could be waiting like 4 months to get your cards back. But if they come back and they're like an 8, 9, 10 kind of deal on all three, and there's not many graded right now of those cards, so
Never checked for a while. Let's have a look.
are they still making
So-
these now records and like CDs? Are they still a thing?
Is what still a thing?
The Now, that's what I call music series.
Oh, they're still doing them, yeah.
Jesus.
I think it's 103 or 104 is out next.
Really? I remember when I was growing up, it was like, now that's what I call like 40 or something. Or
My
maybe
earliest one I remember is 29. I think that
They
was
do
my
like
first one.
they must do like 4 a year or something then to get to 100.
It's each season, so like winter, spring, autumn, summer.
4 a year then, yeah.
So it shows you how old I am. If my first one that I can remember was 29.
It's a gamble. In 4 months, everyone who wants one might have one. I don't think that everyone would have one in 4 months, but
Well, the last few that was sold was someone sold 3, 440.
it's 12 months on cards right now. Jesus. There is a return fee to pay if your cards are over a certain value. Well, yeah, if they're over a certain value, you're going to want to pay that so that they get back in one piece. If they go, oh, by the way, all your cards are worth, all your cards are graded 10, they're worth like $4,000 each. Like, send us a couple £100 to like get insurance. I'd be like, yes.
Kind of wrong in a way.
Actually, I'd be like, nah, I'm booking a flight to America. I'm coming to get them myself. I'll have a holiday.
One went for 100, 149.99, 84, 100, 110.
How much money
49,
can you make on eBay in a year before you're at risk of the tax man? If you're a private seller, I'm not a tax man, so I'm not. What's it called? Tax.
As long as it's your own.
As far as I'm
Like-
as far as I'm aware, you can sell your own stuff. You have to pay tax, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure whether that's actually true, but that's what people say. I've never looked into it. And I know that there is £1,000 before tax. Like, if you do it like as a side hustle, like you can do reselling up to £1,000 income. I think it's like, is it turnover? I don't know. You'd have to Google it. But if you buy stock to sell on eBay, you can do like £1,000 before, and all of that kind of stuff. It's like this thing they brought in a few years ago. No, you have to pay it. It's a ransom. Graded gem. Pay it, then you pay them to release your cards. A ransom fee? What? What? We own your cards now.
Isn't that what Joe did? Didn't he send off about 50 Aerodactyl Pokemon cards?
Oh, I don't know. I know that he got a load sent back because he sent them in the wrong covers or something. So how many have you listed during this live stream? Because it don't sound like you're doing very much.
Just 4. I've put them down. I'm just sitting looking at the screen now.
So what you're saying is you're not doing anything.
80. I'm just looking around the garage now, and it's just, what do I pick up today now?
Joe Brown collection. Anyone ever heard of this guy?
Joe Brown. Heard of James Brown, not Joe Brown.
As a reseller, it's £1,000, but you're allowed to sell your own stuff. Apparently, yeah, that's what I heard.
No, nothing.
I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not qualified, so don't listen to anything I say.
Jon Snow. No, nothing. I'm gonna have to find something to put on here.
I've got a pain in the arse on my hands right now. You know that AB plush that I sold, and the guy instantly asked to cancel it, and then sent me a message like, "Oh, don't cancel it. I want it." I went to go post that today, and I can't post it because the cancellation thing's still on it, so they won't give me the address, and I can't print a label. So I've had to message the guy like, "I can't post this because you've asked for cancel. I'm gonna have to cancel it, refund you, relist it, and then you're gonna have to buy it again." And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. Sorry about the hassle." And it's just like, oh mate, it's so annoying. So now I'm gonna have to accept the cancellation. Minus 47.99 out of my account right now. This guy, I swear, if this guy does not rebuy this, I'm gonna go mad.
You should have his address. Can hunt him down and kick his ass.
I do have his address, but it wouldn't let me post it. I wouldn't let me buy a label, so I've had to do this.
Put these on. I've got 12 Harry Potter balls of wallpaper. I got them for £1 each. Bargain. Golden snitch. Only thing is, they're all wrapped, so I kind of get a decent picture.
There must be thousands of sellers buying stuff to sell who are still private sellers, yeah. Is it only YouTubers who have to admit buying stuff to sell? Mate, you'd be surprised how many tax avoiders there are. Like, literally half the stock I'm getting off Facebook right now is from tax avoiders because they used to sell it all at CARBOOT sales and avoid tax, but now they're hungry and have no money and they can't sell it on eBay because they want to avoid tax, so they sell it on Facebook. And I get it nice and cheap because they're desperate for burgers and pizza.
It's like, I see stuff on Facebook Marketplace all the time, and you can tell who the resellers are.
Yeah.
I'll not buy from them. Don't know what it is. Even if it was like a good deal, I tend to just ignore them and leave it.
Why would you pay VAT if you can get away with saying it's your own stuff? VAT? Are you confusing VAT with income tax?
It just means tax.
Yeah. Well,
depending on how much you're selling, you kind of...
It's pretty obvious when you sell 1,000 things every single year that it ain't your stuff.
Yep. So when I first started, I did in Rochester straight away. I was like, wait until I hit that 1,000, and then I signed up. It was inevitable I was going to get to the 1,000 anyway, so as well I just signed up. I don't know. With me, I'm scared.
And also, if you're, why is this saying you can't find the damn listing? Also, if you're selling under a private eBay account, you're like breaking the law because you're not offering like the stuff that you if you're selling as a business under a private account on eBay, you're breaking for a start, you're breaking the return policy because you have to offer 30-day return as a business, and you're also breaking having the business address. As a business like that sells online, you have to have your business address listed, and as a private account, you don't have that. So you are breaking that as well.
I didn't realise I was like that for months. It was there.
So was I. I'm not gonna lie. I was like that as well because I phoned up eBay and was like, if I go to a business account, I lose all these perks like the 1,000 free listings, blah blah blah. And I was like, so when do I have to switch to a business? Because obviously I didn't know about any of this stuff back then when I first started. And they were like, you don't have to, just stay as a private. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, oh, this is great.
The same. I was listening.
Like, they literally told me you don't have to do it, just stay as a private. And then obviously I found out that, you know, you want to like obviously not be breaking these rules and stuff. So, yeah.
I need to find this wallpaper. Anyone want to buy some Harry Potter wallpaper? Do it cheap.
What did you say? Wallpaper. Did you say wallpaper? Hello?
Harry Potter? Heroes.
What are you going on about?
I've got a load of Harry Potter and the Golden Snitch wallpaper.
Oh. All I heard was wallpaper. All I heard was wallpaper. And I was like, what?
Wallpaper. But it's all in wrapped. So I need to find an image.
Where'd you get that from? Poundland?
B&M. But it's going on eBay for $12.99. So bargain. Good flip.
Mate, you should have just bought it all and used it as void fill. Golden Hour presents. By the way, in case you're wondering why I was typing away, guys, I just delisted. I just cancelled that order and relisted it for the guy. So hopefully he pays for the new one. It's like because I literally bagged it. I boxed it up in a nice box. I went to go do the label, and it's like, sorry, you can't do this. Oh, Joe Brown or whatever his name is goes for $7.99. So I've listed today 18 items for £123.50 so far. 23 drafts listed. Why does everyone list drafts? I don't understand. Like, loads of stock images on Google for the wallpaper.
I'm just cropping some now.
Did you ever start your diet? I like how he avoids the question, chat.
Like, 2 will be enough.
How are my glasses selling? I have sold. Here we go. Hang on. I have sold.
I think my sound's gone off.
No, you're still here. I've sold 38 glasses for £205, so I am £120 off what I paid, and I've only sold 38, so I have 659 glasses left. I'm looking About 3.5, 4K once they've all sold, and I paid 330 for the lot. So
Nice.
yeah, you know you've onto a winner when you've sold 38 of 700 and you've made back 2/3 of your money
In the winter.
in the winter. Yeah, in the winter, mate, they're gonna sell. Like, to be honest, I'm worried that they're gonna sell so fast. I'm not gonna be able to pack them quick enough because they take a good like 15 minutes to pack a. Well, actually, more like 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes to pack two.
So, are you planning on putting your prices up as the summer?
Yeah, they're gonna
comes
go
in?
up. Well, a lot of the ones I have little amounts of, they're at their max price already. But the stuff I have loads of, like I have the tall strongbows, have the tall Fosters, that kind of stuff. I have like I think I have 100 Fosters, no, 200 Fosters, 100 strongbows, and then there's another one I have like 100 of. I forget which one it is. They're all around like the £8 for two at the moment, but they'll go up to like 10, 15 at some point once they've started selling like maybe 10 sets or something. As soon as I have like quite a few of them sold, I'll put them up. But you want to get like the traction going. Did someone just buy my Now That's What I Call Music already?
Really?
I think I listed it under the wrong name. Oops.
Oh, I'm not sure you've got the right number.
Unless this is a different one. Wait, someone sent me an offer.
This is 10 by.
What just happened to your mic?
I'm just
Oh,
trying
no,
to
wait.
get it myself.
It didn't sell. Someone sent me an offer. £12 for a Christmas record that I have up for 15. You know what? I got these for free. Yes,
Good.
please. And it's like, how far away are we from Christmas? 10 months? Yeah, I'll take £12. I think it's a drop shipper. Their name's 2013 Waterworld 42 with 2,500 feedback. Let me have a look. Yeah, they sell records and stuff.
It's probably
Actually,
Brum reseller.
no, I doubt he's buying Christmas records from me. They paid £12. I'll take that. Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Right.
$31 people here watching us.
Really?
Well, watching me list and listening to you talk about Harry Potter wallpaper.
Tuned in to see your luscious locks. Well, sister, that's a hairdresser. She's not cut me hair yet. How tight was that?
Is she allowed round your house to do that haircut for you?
Oh, that's by the by. It's just my
Have you
sister.
seen-
Perks.
Have you seen my hair? Exactly.
Send it down. Mine's not quite there yet, like.
Swing Out Sisters. Anyone ever heard of this? You on My Mind is the name of the single. Jesus, the CD's worth more than the record. That's rare. Don't you hate how eBay sometimes just changes like the view of stuff? Like when you search it, I have it all like individual, like in a row underneath each other, and then sometimes it'll just decide to put it in gallery view where there's like 4, like 2 next to each other or whatever. It's so annoying.
I never use the laptop to list. I always use my phone.
Oh
Always.
no! Oh no! I can't do that. I can't do that. I hate listing on phone. It's dreadful.
Alright, what's it
Get-
gonna list these for?
get the drafts ready, and bam, in photos when ready. See, how I do it is I take my photos and then I use my phone to send them to my computer via Dropbox, and then I just list them from my computer.
I'll just put the scales.
Because what I do is I have a folder with all my photos in, and once I've listed that item, I just delete the photos from that folder, and then like the next day, the photos that are left are the items I have to list, so it keeps it all organised for me. It's nice.
I've done that on my phone before, where I've just took a load of photos, but when you go to list it on the app, it only goes back so far. So if you've took like 100 photos, it only goes back something like 50. So you've lost 50 photos. Unless you delete them.
Another reason not to list on the app.
I just prefer to list and take the photos using the app.
Dropbox is great. Yeah, I don't know why more people don't Dropbox to PC and list from there, because like I could not list on my phone. Like the amount that I get through, I could not deal with that. No.
Right. Got 12.
So with that sale I just got of £12, how much does that put me on for the day? If he pays, that would put me on. Let's have a look. Will it be a £200 day today? No, it won't. It will be 155. I was way off 200. 155 for the day when he pays. That's okay. I'm happy with that.
It's nothing to be sniffed at.
It smells like dog shit though, doesn't it? I'm joking. To be honest, compared to this time last year when I was pulling in like maybe like what was February last year, maybe like £20 a day. I draft everything on laptop, then take photos on phone and drop them into listings on my phone and submit. It works for me. I mean, to be fair, if it works for you, then keep doing it. Like, some people that use the app are gonna hate using the computer, so who am I to say to do it a different way? But man, I could not do it on my phone. I could not do it on my phone.
Preference.
Man, that sucks seeing £41 deducted from my payment that's going to go out tonight because of that refund. Ugh. I do hope he pays again. I'll be so pissed if he doesn't. Right, I've got one more to do for 20 today, which is my target. I'll show you what I got. I picked up this... what I've been doing, actually, guys, is I've been buying a lot from Vinted to sell on eBay. So I bought this little bunch for £5. Excuse me, this little bunch of Disney figures here. This one's got a little hand broken off, so she added some extras, which I'll show you in the next photo. But yeah, I paid £5 for these. I didn't look them up or anything, but I thought, yeah, these are definitely worth £5. Maybe like 20 for this little bundle. They're made of really nice, like, plastic. It's almost like hard rubber, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't. It's not like a plastic cup plastic. It's like rubbery. Does that make sense? Rubbery plastic. Yeah, and then actually the other ones I put on my shelf. I didn't even take a photo. But yeah, I paid £5 for these, and I got 3 extra ones. But yeah,
you never say them, do you?
No.
Who we doing, Louis?
Yeah. Is that what they're called?
They're from Scrooge. Did you ever say that one?
Yeah, Scrooge McDuck.
That's what. Well, I don't know if that's where they originally came from, but they were in that when I was younger. The cartoon. Who Dewey and Louie.
They dived into the vault of gold at the beginning of the show, isn't it?
It's on. Is it on Disney? Got Disney.
I pack my items after I list them. So all my items on the on my shop are packed. I remember these well as a kid. What year are they? It doesn't say what year they are on the foot, unfortunately. This is all it says on the foot. Disney, no year or any identification other than that. So we have to do some research. Yeah, see, I can't box my stuff because I don't have enough space. I have over 1,500 items, I think, in my store. If I boxed them, I would need like 3 times as much storage space.
I'd love to be able to just list and then box it.
Mate, if you can, yeah, but it's so much harder to like find stuff. Unless you have a really good SKU system, like you can't see what's in the box, so you have to.
Yeah.
And then I would be like opening everything up to make sure it's actually in there because I don't trust something I boxed like 3 months ago to be the right thing. Like
what we need is a camera that you can take a photo and it prints the picture off. Can you think of anything?
What?
Saying what you need is a camera, you can take a picture of it, and then it actually prints the picture out there and then.
You mean like a Polaroid?
Polaroid. Joke's gone. Too late.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention at all.
Cheers to you young'uns, man.
I know what a Polaroid is. I used to have one as a kid. I used to shake them even though it didn't do anything.
Speaking of Polaroid, I sold one of them yesterday. No, it's like a cassette. Plug it into your car, and the other side goes into your phone, I think. See if I've got one handy. Being like Asda for 40p each. I've been selling them for 60.
They look like the ones you got on the Disney magazines, maybe. After the whole lot, it ends up costing like 500 quid, maybe. To be honest, it wouldn't surprise me if these were like cereal toys. They could be cereal toys. Do you remember those? See? Toys in a box of cereal?
Oh, yeah.
Mate, you try and tell a kid nowadays that there used to be toys in their cereal, they start crying. Why don't we get cereal toys? And you used to get like CDs, DVDs, records on the boxes. Do you know they used to put records on the boxes, and you cut the record out and put it on the record player, and it would work.
Was the Kinder Surprise? Talking about that the other day, where you actually got some collectible figures in there, not just some crappy plastic toy you put together and breaks after 5 minutes.
Yeah, the thing is with Kinder always try and do like the ones that you have to like build because they're more entertaining, but they're like made of crap.
But like if I was working for them, I would want like a collectible. So like, remember the Tiny Terrapins that were out? No. Might be a bit too young, but there was like a little Tiny Terrapin, but there was about 15 or 20 to collect. So if I was working for Kinder, I'd be thinking, well, how am I going to get someone to come back and buy more? Collectible? Kids going to want the full collection, not just 1 or 2. Just a crappy plastic toy you can sling together and break. Well, that's my thinking anyway.
All the hard work done before sale. Fair enough. If that's how you run your business, that's pretty cool though. Like to be able to just pack it and just grab it off the shelf, and you don't have to do it. To be honest, like I'm weird. I quite like the packing.
Do you do your SKU system, or do you just know where everything is?
SKU system.
I don't know. I tend to know where things are.
Yeah, I have like what is it, like 1,600-1,800 items. I know where they all are.
1 or 2 times I've had to turn the garage inside out, but usually I know where they are.
Yeah, I've probably lost like maybe 3 things in like the last year. The only reason people bought shreddies,
Just get like bike spokes. Remember, like the little colourful reflectors and multicoloured beads that you used to put on the bike spokes. You turn the tire that would make the rattle noise.
Excuse me.
You're too young, man.
I don't know what you're going on about. See, you know how I said these toys? You know how I said these toys felt like rubber, even though they're plastic? The first one I see on eBay is listed under Mickey Mouse Vintage Safari Rubbery Toy Figure. At least I'm not going crazy. Collectible Disney Mickey Mouse Goofy Donald Duck Safari Figure. £12 they have that listed for. Has any sold though? Someone's got £9 on 2 of them. Let's have a look. Someone sold 3 for £4. That was on bids though. Why does everyone sell stuff on bids, man?
When I first started out, I did. And everything on auction. And then you realise what an idiot you are.
Well, I sell the odd thing on auction. I like to have one auction running because it
Cheap
boosts
items,
your...
what you're not bothered about.
I find that having like 1 or 2 auctions running, like of something that you have like maybe multiple or more in the same genre on your store, what happens is people that filter to auctions will find your auction, they'll click on it, and then like once they've left like the page, all your like regular stuff starts getting recommended to them, like that's not auction, and then they like see all your other stuff. So like if I have like a load of I don't know, specific toys, like I've got those Action Men I'm going to be listing, what I'll do is I'll shove like 1 or 2 on auction at like a price I'm happy to sell them at, and then the rest will go buy it now. And then the auction seems to get a lot more views quicker, and then they all get recommended all my other ones.
Oh, I've got something to list right now that's right up your street.
Yeah, I don't do free post on anything.
Well, you can do a free post if you include it into your price. But I don't know.
I still don't like doing that though, because it works as a disadvantage if you get returns and stuff.
That's true. I've got something now that I'm listing that's right up your street, June.
Why have you gone quiet all of a sudden? What's happened?
Hey,
You move your... Did you move your mic?
It's right in front of my face. I moved.
Oh, there you go. You must have like a dodgy plug or something.
Possibly. We're seeing I've got something that's right up your street. I'm about to list.
Let me see if I can guess. What genre is it?
Media.
Is it Oasis?
Nope. I see a media. TV series.
Star Wars?
Nope.
Stranger Things? Is this a joke? Is it going to be like Teletubbies or something?
Sex and the City. The complete series.
What the hell is that?
Don't know what Sex and the City is?
Is that Bridget Jones thing or something?
It's the 4 women that's like sex mad.
Sounds like a viewing nightmare.
You're gonna watch it now, and you're gonna binge watch it.
Absolutely not.
So 6 o'clock in the morning, binge watching Sex and the City.
Is it Sex and the City or Sex in the City?
And the City. I can't even remember the names.
Sex and the City. What a
Sarah
strange
Jessica
name.
Parker. He's in it, and Kim Cattrall. I don't know the other 2.
What a strange name. Sex and the City. What does that even mean?
City. Sex and the City.
Yeah, what does that even mean? Sex and the City?
In New York City.
So
I'm
why is
having
it
sex
not?
all the time?
Why is it not sex in the city? Why is it and the city?
No.
If they're having sex in the city, why is it and the city?
Well, it's
What city are we talking about? Like,
New York.
Does-
I'm sure it's New York.
well, why is it not sex and New York City or sex in New
No,
York
I'm
City?
not. I wasn't a producer on the show. I'm just.
Well, you're defending the trash name.
I'm not defending. I'm just trying to give you a reason behind why it's called that.
Kim Cattrall. He's a child. He won't know that. Well, thanks for the compliment, I guess.
That's why you should still have heard of it.
I've like heard of it like in the grapevine. Like I've heard the name before.
Oh, it's all
like...
coming out now. It's all coming out now.
Oh, shut up! I'll leak some secrets about you. I'll tell him about the GoPro you bought off me.
Flipped it. Double the price.
Did you actually sell it?
I still got it. I'm looking. Still in the VHS double set that you sent.
Did you ever check it that worked? Check that it worked.
Oh yeah, I got it out and I had it ready to go when I went to the boot sale, but
You
in the
chickened
morning
out.
bottled it. Yeah.
You bottled it. On the
did.
morning, I bottled it.
Bottled it.
Bottled it.
Aye, man. I bottled it like.
You fool. You could have been a YouTube star with 3,000 subs by now. Any moves on your beer glasses? Yeah, I've sold 38 for £205 so
Smash
far.
54.
I nearly smashed some the other day because I picked two up and then I turned and then there was the other two like in the way. It was like a crane like swinging its
Ooh.
like dangling like package, like smash it into another glass. You just hear that like ding and you're like, ah.
Surprisingly, durable. What they are.
Yeah. You would think they were made of sand, would you?
Worked for Pyrex.
Mickey Mouse toys. I listed that bunch for 20 quid. 25, sorry. If they go, they go. If they don't, I'll keep them because they're cool. I only paid £5. Yeah, I've actually been buying a load of bundles from Vinted because people have clothes on Vinted for such stupidly low prices, and you can just like make a bundle and then they'll ship it to you like in one really cheap Hermes parcel because they have like Vinted have this like deal with Hermes where they'll like charge like a really low price for delivery. Like it gets dropped off at like a drop off point and then you just walk over and pick it up. So I've been getting bundles of like clothes for like £10 for like 15 items or something. Hats, American style hats. I'll show you actually. I bought this vintage Kappa jacket for £8. Let me get it up. I bought this Kappa jacket. That's on the screen now. I got this on Vinted for £8. Do what?
Kappa takes us back.
Oh yeah.
I used to have some with the press studs on the trousers.
Mate, I love the brand Kappa. I don't actually have any. I used to have a Kappa woolly hat.
The thing is, when I was younger, it was all the Chavas used to wear them. Kappa tracksuits.
Geordie saying Oompa Loompa. Oompa Loompa?
Lumber.
Oompa Loompa. I don't know why this one went background. I'll get rid of that one. Yeah, this is a very nice jacket. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit me, otherwise I would have kept it for myself. But it has like the hood that like the Packamac hood that like rolls up in the collar of the jacket as well, like they did back in the day. Are your sales UK based mostly or international? I think it's like 95% UK based, and then I get about 5% international maybe.
Has it affected you since Brexit? Or...
Yeah, I've had more international sales since Brexit.
I think mine's about the same. I don't think it's affected it too much. Jeez.
Yeah, this is a really nice jacket. And then I bought all of these clothes I'm about to show you now. I paid, let me get up my Vinted and just check. I think £13.
Five finger discount. You've been pinching again.
Right, I got these six items for £13. So I'm going to show you them. I got this Nike t-shirt, this Heineken t-shirt. I got this Messi football shirt. This American cap, which is the Chiefs, I think, or something. I forget what the football club name is. And then I got this Le Sportif hat, which is from the Tour de France. And also I got this woolly hat, which is, it's like a weird brand. I forgot what it's called. It's called, I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Urban Beach. Urban Beach. Which one?
Barcelona shirt didn't look.
No, I don't think it's real.
Didn't look real.
Yeah, I don't think it is real. It's got this weird tag on it, World Soccer. It's got a tag on it, World Soccer. I think it's like a Sports World kind of knockoff dealy thing. But the rest of it's all legit. But I will have to do some research on this one. It is a bit weird, I will admit.
That cap's pretty quirky as well. The two different.
Like if you look at this badge, like it's thicker on this side than this side. Like they just stuck it on. But
yeah,
we'll see.
That's not a legit shirt.
Yeah, all the rest of it's real though. So I promise you, this Nike's real.
Because you tend to. Nah, it's not even the Barcelona badge.
Is it not? I'll have to ask for a refund. Scammed me. I have to say, my friend from somewhere is saying it's a fake. It's not even the real Barcelona badge.
Definitely not.
I've been scammed. Send the police. I'll tell you how much I paid for that fake.
Too much.
Shut up. Smash your face in. I paid a whopping £3.
You're being robbed.
Oh, shut up. Sell it at CARBOOT for £5.
You want to cut it down and use it as a rag to clean your discs?
This guy, can't be dealing with him. Someone else join the chat, please. Had to deal with this guy for nearly 2 hours.
Is that how long it's been?
An hour and 56 minutes. Stop saying back in the day. It's not anywhere near back in the day. Yes, it is. Yesterday was back in the day, Calf. Before Brexit, it was 99% UK. Now it's 90% international. What? 90% international? How has that happened? Who is online with Jay? Just some not important person called Steve. He would have been a big YouTuber, but he bottled it after I sent him my GoPro camera.
Done something like 20 videos, and then it was just you're full time, and then you're doing part time ABA. Something's got to give, and YouTube was the thing that gave
You
away.
made 20 videos, did you say?
Something like 20 videos. Yep.
I'm ashamed to call you my friend.
To tell
So
people that on
last-
here. People can
last-
hear you, you see a friend.
Yeah,
I've got
ex-friend.
street cred.
Ex-friend. Last time I sent someone my used GoPro, that's for sure.
Let's have a look at it.
Everywhere's international when you live in Ireland. I mean, everywhere's international wherever you live, if it's outside of your country, but...
I even bought them batteries that you recommended in the battery charger. That's how committed I was.
You bought the extra batteries and you still didn't go carbooting with the video.
Didn't.
Right, what I'm going to show you now, I paid £10 for, guys. So these are all medium-sized horror shirts. So this one is It, or whatever he's called. What's he called? I don't watch horror because it's boring. What's his name?
He's scared, that's why.
Yeah,
Don't know.
terrified. Just in case your face pops up. Anyway, moving on. Walking Dead.
Pennywise.
That's it. Walking Dead AMC shirt. This one's Dragon Ball Z, so this one's not horror, but any Dragon Ball Z fans in the chat? We have another Walking Dead shirt.
I love them Walking Dead
Another
gifts.
Walking Dead
The
shirt.
gifts, they're called gifts. It's Carl and Rick.
Deadpool. Chucky, this is a really cool one. This is basically what Steve looks like. Chucky. Just a little bit older.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
No, thank you.
Why not? A good guy.
This is a really cool t-shirt. Let me see if I can name some people on here. We've got Scream. We've got Mike Myers, I think, right? With the ginger hair. This guy is Chainsaw Massacre dude.
What is your name?
Chucky.
If you mean me YouTube name, it's just the Northern Reseller, but I removed all my videos.
The Walking Dead's an Asda shirt. Yeah, I think the Chucky one goes for like 15, so that covers my investment of £10.
Scooby-Doo one is cool though.
Yeah.
That's that one from? The Scooby-Doo one?
You mean like what make is it? I don't know. I didn't take a photo.
I've never seen that one
It's
before.
very nice, yeah.
It's good. I like that one.
So I paid £10 for all of these, so I'm happy with that.
Well, you should get more than £10 back just on that one alone.
Yeah. I'll probably pair the 3 Walking Deads together. The Dragon Ball Z will probably do good. That's probably like 10, 15 maybe, I presume. Could be wrong. And then the Pennywise. And then from the same person, I also bought these Scooby-Doo plush. So I got this Scooby-Doo. This Scooby-Doo with a flower in his mouth. Excusez-moi. These 2 like Beanie Babies Scooby-Doos. This weird Scooby-Doo that's like spreading his legs like in a really creepy, weird way. It's just like a really strange design for a plush toy. And then like Scooby-Doo's decapitated head.
Nice.
Has anyone ever watched Salad Fingers? Yeah.
Salad fingers. Nope.
Yeah, he's that like creepy green thing with really long fingers, and he's like rusty spoons. I like them rusty spoons.
You sure it's not you that does it?
Maybe. It's almost orgasmic.
Well,
That's what it does. Go watch it. I'm not being weird.
I think you've scared us. Put us off.
Scooby-Doo missed Valentine's Day. Yeah. He has the flowers in his mouth. Look, he's all sad. Yep. So I have some more good stuff to list for tomorrow. That's just the stuff that's in the photos I did today. If you guys want to see what's in my not listed tab, it's very full. We'll start at the bottom with the cube, and then we have this game, Pie Face. Some weird vintagey games. Sticky Mosaic. This is brand new, I'm pretty sure. Bounce off game. Some weird brain game. Dominoes. I'm probably not going to list this Dominoes one. Puzzle. With holes in. More puzzles.
Yes, for the Wii is actually a decent seller. I know that's a board game, but just
what?
reminded us of the Wii game. Isn't it about £30?
What?
Not the chase, the cube.
That cube game goes for like £15-20, but it's not complete, so I'm gonna have to list it for parts.
But for the Nintendo Wii, it's about £30 game as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I sold one on the Wii, and then they said it never arrived, so I had to refund them. This was before I started sending everything Hermes tracked. I got so many puzzles.
You send games tracked now, do you?
Yeah, I send them all Hermes tracked, and they pay $2.50 for delivery.
See, I've never had anyone try saying that they've never received a game yet. I've only ever sent one game to. Sent Just Dance 2020 for the Wii. That went tracked. See, because it was sold it for 120, and the latest one was Zelda. What was it called? And I put it on Discord the other day. I sold it for 60 quid.
Breath of the Wild. That's the new one.
After
yeah, by the way, guys, this is all the stuff I need to list. Like, this is all my stuff.
No, the Twilight Princess.
Oh, yeah.
For the Wii U, 60.
This is a weird Monopoly. Like, I'd never seen this one before. It's like a carry Monopoly, like you take in a car. It's in like a little, like, tub thing. And you have, like, loads of dice, and then the board's this, like, really weird circle thing. Never seen it before. Monopoly Express. First time I've ever had that one. Masterminds, they actually go for like £12 each. Did you know that? Mastermind game.
The original.
There's the original one in that weird like cheap box, and then there's like the special edition original. This is already sold. This needs to go. I don't know what that's in there. Tower Bridge. This is a brand new puzzle. Nintendo bag for the 3DS. Another bag for a Nintendo. Some weird. I think this is Playmobil track. Some Thomas trains. Some Tomy track. Some weird orange like knockoff Chinese track. Nike t-shirt. Polo shirt. Another polo shirt. Nike Golf jacket. Man, I forgot I had all of these to list.
It's never a bad thing when you've got stuff to list, though.
Liverpool football shirt, but it's a baby shirt. This was like, I have this guy on Facebook that I buy like bulk from, And I saw the Liverpool football shirt in the pictures. I was like, oh, I'll have that. It was like £2 or something. And then it arrived and it was a baby shirt because he's obviously taken the photo really close. And it just looks like an adult. It just looks like an adult shirt. I was like, oh, yeah, £2 Liverpool shirt. That's a really good deal. It's like some toddler baby shirt. It's like not worth.
It's about 2017 or something, that one.
Yeah.
New Balance, be about then.
Do you want to swap for Mastermind? Maybe. Depends what you have. Takes me back to my childhood, back in the days, and how much for Gardemonopoly. Let me see what I have that listed for, or how much I've put down to list it for. Let's have a look. Gardemonopoly, list price £12.50.
I hate that board game, the jigsaw you've just put on.
The beans
I always
one.
want to be sick when I see it. The beans.
Are you
It's
one of those
horrible.
people that hate baked beans?
Oh no, I like them. I hate seeing that puzzle. I've seen it a few times and it's horrible.
Why?
It just makes us want to be sick.
What?
It just makes us want to be sick. It looks disgusting.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't charge you £12.50 for Gardemonopoly. Maybe like £6 plus postage or something. £12.50 was kind of like top end anyway. It's a nice Taj Mahal puzzle. See, these types of puzzles do really well, guys. If you find ones like this in these old, like I spent £30 on like a massive bundle. If you go back on my channel and find the video where I showed all my vintage puzzles, half of them are sold and they literally sell for like £20-25 each. Most of them. This is a lovely puzzle. It's Star Wars lightsaber. Another lightsaber.
Sex in the City.
How can I contact you? I have. Well, if you go to my website in the description, I have my Instagram, my Discord, all that kind of stuff there. You can message me on either. If you join Instagram, add me on Instagram, or join the Discord, you can message me there. If you haven't already, guys, check out the new website, by the way. Link is in the top of the description. It has all of my eBay links there to both my stores, my main and my personal, and it has my Etsy store, which doesn't have much on right now. It has my Instagram, my Discord, and my YouTube channel. You can save the website to your browser or whatever so that you can easily access my stores quicker. And I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding like other people's links. Like I'm going to roll out a program in the future where people can like buy a spot for like £10 a year or something, and I'll put all of their like YouTube and eBay store on there as well. Because it's quite expensive to run a store. It works out like £150 a year to run the website, sorry. So if I can get like a couple of my friends, and I'm going to be advertising the website like pretty much in all of my videos. So if we get loads of people rolling through, it might be worth it for people to have a spot on there. Would you recommend selling things for a living, like old gaming stuff, like Game Boy puzzles? Game Boy puzzle and stuff, you could get money for buying it second hand. That is pretty much what I do, but I don't just stick to gaming or stuff. A lot of people like stick to a niche. I try not to do that because
gets boring when you just stick to one thing.
Well, it gets boring. It gets harder. Like as the years go on, stuff like that gets harder and harder to find, and then you're stuck in that niche.
It's like gaming. I think people who are just sticking to gaming at the minute, I think you've got about 5 years tops before everything switches over to streaming. You still get people who want the actual physical disc. But I think it's definitely going to shift over to streaming, just like.
Well, it's going to shift. What's going to happen is it's going to shift to streaming, like not streaming, but like just digital downloads to start with. Like all the consoles, like the next gen consoles are all going to be digital. They're going to get rid of the disc slot on all of them. Like having the digital versions of the consoles is the first step to that. And then once everything goes digital, like what's going to happen is the price of the old stuff's going to go up, like so drastically, that people that have it are going to keep it, or they're going to sell it for a really expensive price. It's going to be so hard to like resell any of that stuff.
I think like most of the games now.
This is a
be
picture of a.
streamed.
This is a picture of a butt, by the way, but it is a Action Man butt. Before you complain, and I've taken the picture of the butt because it has the information of the character on. So before you guys moan that I'm showing pictures of butts on stream, they're Action Men butts. Thank you very much.
Oh, I think your fingers are a bit too close to his butt there.
Oh, shut up. At least my finger's not up his butt. It's 1994 Action Man. For some reason he has orange hands. I never understood that. But there we go.
Big tan.
Yeah, if he's from where you live.
He was on Geordie Shore.
Yeah, probably.
Why, aye, man?
I'm struggling to link on Insta from your website. We'll try again later. All you have to do is click on the big square, and then it should take you directly. If you're on... I never actually tested if the links work on mobile, actually. You might have to be on browser. 1992 on that one. Yeah, so I paid £25 for a massive bundle of Action Men, and it came with two like green Action Men like ammo boxes to like carry them in, and they sold for like £25, which paid for all of it, and I still haven't listed the actual Action Men yet. Destiny t-shirt. We're still going. This is crazy. Jack Daniels t-shirt. This one seems to have a mark of some sort. Dishonored t-shirt. These are gaming shirts. Xbox One shirt. This Maui has already sold, so I'm not sure why his photos are still here. You're on Safari. Yeah, all you have to do is click the big image of Instagram. It should link you. You had a tooth pulled out today? Ouch. Yeah, I got this really cool camera. Look, it's a what's it called? The thingy 8. What's it called? What's that film called? Something 8, Super 8 video camera. Don't know if it's worth anything, but it's pretty cool. Has like a handle you hold on to. Got some Wii games. These are all trash, but they'll just be listed as feedback fodder. I don't think any of these are worth anything. Maybe this one might be worth some. Fitness coach. Pair of Vans.
Well, I was going to list that. I can't.
Well, I was going to list that, but I cannot.
Wait. Just opened it up. I had a look at it. There's no counters in it.
What are you talking about?
I've got a backgammon set.
Oh, you have to give us context. You're not on camera, you know. You can't just say. You can't just say. You can't just say. Oh, I can't list that. There's no counters in it. Like, what are you going on about, mate? These are all vintage Christian vinyl kids music song vinyl record thingies that I got from the book shed. If you've ever seen my videos where I go to the book shed at the church, where everything's 20p, I got a massive stack of these like Christian vinyl. I've not looked them up yet, but they were 20p each, so I thought, why not? Yeah, this creeped me out. Like this guy, like with the massive mustache with all the kids on his lap. I was like, wait, what?
Have you just been plugging your channel again there?
Oh, shut up!
It's all about you, isn't it?
Wrong channel, mate. Wrong channel. You're talking about the wrong channel.
Oh, this is nice. I've never even heard of this board game. Attractions Musical. Out your musical memory with this game of choices. Take time to stop and remember to play for pleasure.
This is Steve, by the way. This is what Steve looks like.
After what you're showing. Is it like David Beckham?
Definitely not.
Brad Pitt.
And that's the last picture. So yeah, that's everything that I still have left to list from my not listed tab on my PC. So, well, I hit my 20 target for the day. So the last 2 days I've done 20 listings. So
Thank us later.
I'm not doing any more listings tonight. I can't be bothered. But what I will do is take questions if anyone has any in the chat. Feel free to throw them in, and I'll answer them before we head off.
There's 30 people still watching.
Do what?
30 people are still watching.
I know, they're crazy people.
Come to see me.
Nah.
They
See you.
didn't even know who you were.
Yeah. Well, since your name's not in the title and your face is not on the stream, I hardly doubt it, mate. Oh yeah, we've come to see the guy that bottled using the GoPro.
Recognise the voice. That's what it is, man. So get your questions in. Massage his ego.
I don't have an ego. What are you talking about? Does anyone want a giant what's it?
Get giant Watsons.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, yeah. They're pretty good.
I'm guessing they just taste like small Watsons.
The Instagram, yeah, they taste like small Watsons. Just they're big.
I tell you what I did get today. It's just a shame I can't flip it. Ben and Jerry's. It's a 4.5 litre tub of Ben and Jerry's for $3.99. Crazy. I think it's normally stock that goes to like the cinema and stuff.
All right.
Obviously they're all shut, so they sell it off in. It's called Farm Foods. I don't know if you've heard of Farm Foods before.
Yeah.
It's like a frozen, like a cheap frozen foods type place.
Like a cheap Iceland's.
Similar, yeah.
Did you know that the country Iceland tried to sue Iceland?
Maybe.
Because their country name's copyright, apparently.
And you copyright a country.
They lost, so I presume not.
Worth a try, I suppose.
How much do you sell Wheeze for? It depends what comes with them. The actual system itself's not worth much. Like the actual console brick itself's really not worth much. It's once you've had like the sensor bar, the cables, the controllers and the nunchuck. That's when it actually is worth much. Like if you just find like a random Wii like console brick, like it's actually not worth too much. Just on its own. Would you agree with that statement, Steve?
It's, when it comes to Wii, I think the more, even if it's just crappy games, if you put about 8 games in, and maybe there's a Wii Fit board, you can get like crazy prices. Like, let's say, if you can, 2 controllers, a Wii Fit board, 8 games, and you're looking at about 120 quid.
You didn't answer the question though.
What was the question again? Went off on one.
How old are you?
36.
When's dementia set in normally?
What's the question again?
36 apparently. I said that the actual Wii brick itself, like the console itself, is not worth much. It's once you've added all the other.
Oh, but that's what I actually heard that question. I was just like trying to a bit more to it, like seeing.
So you ignored my question, and then when I asked you that, when I said you didn't answer the question, you then asked what the question was, even though you knew the question.
An answer to your question, no, it's not. It's I would say.
Which is weird because if you buy like an Xbox One, the actual console's worth the money. Like and then like the controller's like 20 quid. Whereas like a Wii controller with a nunchuck, what's that right now? Like £25 or something. And then like the sensor bar and cable was probably like £10, maybe £15. I'm not sure exactly without looking them up. But last time I had a spare brick going, or the console on its own, it was like £10, maybe 15 most. But these dates are out. These prices are outdated, so they might be a bit more now. But
I mean, for just the console only.
yeah, just the
Or why
single
is that?
white console.
Yeah.
Like if I found a box of Xbox Ones or PlayStation 2s or Xbox 360s, if they were working, I'd be like, damn, that's some money. But then if next to it there was a box of just the Wii consoles on their own with nothing else, I'd probably leave it.
And them.
Because like to sell that, you have to buy so much, like the sensor bar, the controller, the nunchuck, the cable. Some people will only buy it if it has like that stand with it.
I've got a Wii U one, and the first question I got asked was, has it got the stand for the tablet? And it hasn't got it in, and never heard anything else from them. I mean, there must only be a couple of quid on eBay.
What?
The stand for the tablet for the Wii U. It's like a dock.
I've never had a
It's
Wii
actually-
U, so I don't know how it works, to be honest.
Get like, well,
I've never found one before.
actually, probably my best console seller that I've had.
I don't know
Thought
how
about
everyone
it.
finds them, because I never see them ever.
Well, looking back, I should have just bought that one that I sent you, where it had about 15 games.
Yeah.
I
And you're
should have
like,
just paid-
oh, I only want to drive 20 minutes. Oh, lazy.
It was an hour round trip. I was just like, oh, I'd just been to work.
Can he be bothered?
And I'd be bothered, man.
Exactly. And now look at him. He's
Oh,
moaning.
hold on. I ignored your question about the ice cream. I'm not reading the.
She wanted to know what flavour you got.
I didn't know when I actually picked it up, but it was strawberry cheesecake.
Ugh.
I've never tried that one before, and I didn't find out what it was until I got
What?
home.
You bought a Lucky Dip pot of
Well,
Ben and Jerry's.
the tube that it comes in is just white, and it's got a little bit writing on it. That's the ingredients and stuff.
Uh-huh.
But I was just saying it, picked it up, thought, oh, well, that's a bargain. And then when I got home, I was expecting, caramel chew or see the one cookie dough.
Fish food.
I prefer Haagen-Dazs usually.
No. Haagen-Dazs is rancid.
It's not. It's classy ice cream.
No, it's not.
Like-
It's like weird and bitty, and it's disgusting. Like if you get vanilla Haagen-Dazs, it has like the worst texture to it. It's disgusting.
Oh no, it's pralines and cream that I get.
No, it's overpriced, bargain basic ice cream.
I never pay full price ever. I always
Okay.
wait for them to come down.
It's still overpriced. It's still bargain basic, that wrapped up in a golden coat to make it look expensive.
When you're older and you get a mature palate, you'll understand.
I'll behave.
You young'uns.
Does anyone in chat like Haagen-Dazs? It's disgusting.
Best ice cream out there.
You are mad. You're insane. We found a Tron light up stand for the Wii, PS3, Slim, etc. Never used, wrapped in box. Nice. A Tron light up stand for the Wii. How would that work?
And for the PlayStation 3 Slim. Does the PlayStation 3 Slim actually stand?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I must do if they've said it.
Is the PS3 Slim the weird one that has like the sliding disc tray on the top?
I think there's two different ones. It's the one that slides. I've never had that one myself. The one that slides.
I
but
think
then
that's
you've
an
got
American version.
That.
It's amazing what was in my dad's attic. Why would your dad have a Tron light up stand for the Wii? That's weird. That's random. Right, I'm gonna go on Bay Crazy and see if I can find any bargains while I'm live.
Picked up
Excuse
my first ever Be a Crazy item last week. It was a pair of Rockports, size 9 for £10, and they sell for 90 to 120.
Kelly's is amazing. Kelly's ice cream is amazing. We get it in like a massive tub, like around. It's like probably like a 2-litre tub in Waitrose.
I've never tried it.
That's really good. Did you want to put your camera on and I can put you on stream?
If I know how.
Click the button that says camera. You're not naked or anything, are you?
Have I got to be? Because I've got YouTube on.
What?
I've been watching it on YouTube.
Oh, of course, you're... It says it's loaded. I don't think it's going to work.
Got to click allow.
Click allow then. There he goes.
Come on.
See what I mean? Ugly mug, this guy.
You can see me Aladdin's cave now.
Yeah, the only problem is I think your video is delayed a bit on your...
That's me Wi-Fi. It's pretty rank.
Have you lost weight as well? Or have you got fatter? I can't tell.
Wow. Nope.
Just stayed the same, huh? Oh, Dr.
Zero.
Pepper, 0. I can never find the no sugar Dr. Pepper.
Farm Foods.
We only get it in the 2-litre white bottle or whatever it is, 1.5 litre, 2 litre.
Why is your camera gone off? I can't see.
My camera was never on Discord.
Doesn't it?
No, because you were watching it on YouTube. Remember you said.
Put it back on.
But you were watching it on YouTube, but must be delayed because obviously there's a delay.
It is, but I've got the what's trying to say? I've got the sound switched off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if anyone in the chat's not used Bay Crazy before, baycrazy.com to source, basically what it does is it bundles all of your local auctions that are set to collection only on eBay, and then you can just jump in there and bid on them and go collect them because no one else has bidded on them because everyone lives too far away to drive and collect. So it's great. I work as a tax VAT inspector. I would inform T. Excuse me.
Inspector, I would be informed T.
I only drink Yorkshire tea, so Yorkshire tea is the only tea. You didn't drink tea.
I don't drink tea. I don't drink any hot drinks at all. Coffee, tea, or chocolate.
The Android app's a bit broken for Bay Crazy. You must try the website. Yeah, I use the website. I don't do anything on my phone really. I browse Facebook Marketplace when I'm in bed sometimes, but that's about it. Ooh.
That's all I ever use, really. Facebook Marketplace at the minute.
We have a rare Sanyo Music Centre turntable up for 99 pence. Ends in 22 hours with one bid. Let me see what this is worth.
Wow. My dad paid £200 to upgrade his keyboard to play 45 RPM record. He bought one. A lot of money to pay for one record.
My dad paid £200 to upgrade his keyboard to play 45. Bought one record. You mean record player? Damn. Maybe he really likes that one record, so can't judge.
Now that he's seen your stream, he might buy some more.
I can't see any of this same one that's sold, so... Oh, it's for parts and not working. God damn it.
I'm just reading back there. It was the slidey PS3.
It was. Okay. My Little Pony set. You'd like that, Steve?
I should see that. Where was it?
This is when he pulls out a box full of My Little Ponies. I knew it. I knew it.
I've sold 3 already. You remember these?
Mate, you ain't selling them. You're keeping them. What are you on about?
Sold 3. First one for 50. Second one for 45. Then I sold one the other day for 37.
All
And
to
this is the last one.
45-year-old men called Ken.
One of them was called Jay.
Oh, shut up.
There was a southerner as well.
Nothing good yet, unfortunately, on Bay Crazy. No, it's not best, but I nearly hit 1K in 90 days. Nice.
Crazy. I've never actually been on for a couple of days.
I try and check every day, but a lot of it just like gets relisted and I seem to find a lot of like what's it called? It's cool when someone takes like an old bit of furniture and redoes it up.
Upholstery.
No, that's...
Is that right? Is that right?
No, they call it like up something.
Not uplifting. Is it uplifting?
No, it's up
I
something.
know what you're saying.
Someone in chat will know. My brain's just gone dead.
Is it not uplifting?
No, it's not uplifting.
What's it called?
I don't know. My brain's telling me upscale.
No,
it's
I know.
not upscale.
No. Like a bit of a old telly unit, like sanding it down and then repainting it sort of thing.
Yeah. But they call it up something. Upcycling, that's the one. Yeah.
Upcycling.
Yeah, upcycling. I couldn't think of it for the love of me. I sent you a message on Insta, by the way, Kath, if you wanna check.
Nothing at all on Be Crazy.
No, I go like 4 pages deep, and then that's about it.
I only like checking for next couple of days. It's like a curved TV on, shower doors, drum kit, a smashed flower pot, vintage suitcases, a porcelain clown. I
got in trouble on Facebook because I told the Liberal Democrats in my area were advertising their candidate, and I told him he would never win. And I got in trouble.
Alloy wheels, or shower curtain doors. Is it a shower curtain door or just a shower door?
It's a shower
curtain,
door.
is it?
You don't have curtains when you have glass door.
Panasonic surround sound, amplifier and speakers. £20 free pickup.
My Facebook's been super trashed the last few days.
It's like in my area, there's that many resellers. You've got to be quick.
It's not even that. There's just nothing being listed. Like, I literally get most of my stuff on Facebook from like 2 people that I deal with, because they just send me the pictures of all their stuff first.
Tried doing a poster and putting it on Facebook Marketplace, and I literally got about 5 people get in touch with us over the course of a month.
Yeah, I recently paid £20 for ads on Facebook and I didn't get anything this time, so I'm not doing that again for a while. I just can't wait for my I have a local auction. Obviously they're closed because of the Rona, but it's so good. Like, it's in an old like Boy Scouts clubhouse kind of thing, you know, what those like rectangle room that you go in, there's like asbestos in the roof, like there's always that one bucket in the corner catching the rain. It's in one of those
surely
buildings.
they still do online auctions though.
You know, they're too disorganized to do that. They're like 2 people that run it like twice a week, and they'll just set up like tables and just like put all the items out like all numbered. You'd go in, write down the numbers you want, and then you'd come back like 2 hours later, and then it was like a 4-hour auction as they go through like 900 items. And I was getting like tubs of like vintage Lego, like full tubs for like £3, like Wii control, like 20 Wii controllers for like £5, £10. Like, the stuff I was getting was mental. Like, if Corona didn't happen, like I'd be probably making like 3 times what I'm earning now just from this one auction house, because everyone that went there were CARBOOT sellers, so they kept like their buy price really low so they could sell at the CARBOOT sale.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't list any of it on eBay as far as I'm aware, so like their like max bid price was so low that I was just sniping everything off everyone. Like, they're getting so annoyed. I was getting such good stuff.
When the boot sales do reopen, how them are gonna start off? Are they gonna, like, we need money, we'll sell it cheap, or are they gonna be greedy?
What?
The traders,
Right.
like the house clearance guys and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously they've never been able to sell much for months,
No,
itching.
they've been selling. Trust me.
Or they'll get stuff on Facebook Marketplace and stuff like that. But
Yeah, no, they've been selling to like resellers. Like, they all have contacts that they can get rid of stuff to.
mystery boxes.
I would inform Teapot I have inspected loads of VATs in warehouses, all filled with alcohol. It appears you have drunk it all. I'm not sure what you're going on about, mate. I'm lost. Oh, I sold my other Furby. They're both going. See you later, Furby babies. That one sold for more. That one sold for...
Got 33% offers to buyers.
That one sold for £35.
Jesus.
Yep, £35 for that one. I got 28 on the other one, so £63 for 2 Furbies. Not bad. Mate, there is nothing on this Facebook.
Pick them up next to nothing as well.
How long do you want to stay on for? I was thinking like another 10 minutes or something.
That's good for me.
It's like 20 to 1, so we've got 24 people watching. Like, what? No income tax, no VAT, no money back, no guarantee. Rich or white, rich or poor, black or white. We'll cut in. Wait, what is it? We'll cut.
Black or white, rich or poor, we'll cut prices out of stroke.
That's the one. God bless Bookie Street.
Hooky Street. I might get word.
What?
Hooky Street.
Oh, was it?
You kids.
Shut up. I watched every episode. I had like little jingles from like intros to shows, and like go in one ear out the other. That's the only one I know like the actual gist of, but I never looked at the lyrics.
Chaz and Dave were gonna do the original performance, like singing the intro for that, and then I don't know why they pulled out, but then it was John Sullivan that actually sang the intro. Pointless information that for you.
I got a Shelby and Furby Connect. Unfortunately, not worth it. Is it a bin or spares? No. People will buy the Shelby. Shelby is like super duper duper rare. Someone will probably still buy that for like 25 quid. Not sure about
Shelby.
It's like a Furby, but it's like a clamshell rather than a random.
Never even heard of it.
Yeah, because it's super rare. That's why they brought them out around the same time as the original. Well, just after the original, and no one bought it.
Who remembers Funhouse with Pat Sharp? RD? They'll not. Jay'll be like, the hell's Pat Sharp? Do you know who Pat Sharp is?
No. Did I want to be a reseller as a kid watching Only Fools and Horses? Not really, but I was always selling stuff. Like I used to sell sweets. I was the candy guy at school. I'd have a locker. What we had in my secondary school, we had one massive block, which was the like French block, and then there's like science underneath, and then the other block was like the massive block, which was like all the other stuff in it, and then there was this like gangway between them, like walkway, like just floated there, and I had my locker right in the middle of that gangway. And what they did was they didn't like people loitering, so they locked the doors, or they made like a one-way door, like on one side, and you could come in one way and out the other way, right? And my locker was right in the middle, so I would go to the shop in the morning and buy like the big tubs of like the sweets, and I was shoving them in my locker, and then at break at lunch I'd open the locker, and then people would only be able to come in one way, but I wasn't allowed to sell. It was against the school rules, so because it was one way, I could always like have someone on the door, and I would just like shut the locker if a teacher was coming. But one thing happened, like
We didn't have lockers.
yeah, we did, but you had to pay for them. Like, it was weird. But we had vending machines, right? And people would break into the vending machine, and they actually busted one of the vending machines that was in the lunch hall. So what happened was like a few different of the codes would just dispense for free. Like it was broken that it would just dispense the stuff for free, but the janitor didn't realize.
You would get your stock.
Yeah, the janitor didn't realise, so he would come in at like 6 in the morning and fill the vending machine, and then I would come in at like 6:30. Like I'd get there super early, 6:30. Like none of the lights were on in the hall or anything. I'd go in there and I would dispense like everything out of the machine, out of the like 4 or 5 numbers, and then I'd sell it.
Was there no camera set up?
No, I don't think they had cameras in the lunch hall. But yeah, I was stealing from the school.
It's not VAT, it's VAT. VAT is a container in a warehouse where alcohol is kept.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense now.
Still doesn't make sense.
Or like, it's not VAT, a VAT. It's like a I don't know, like a cauldron type thing.
Mm.
Not like a witch's cauldron, but you know. Alcohol VAT. And the brew all wine, whatever.
Anyway, I was only at that secondary school for like a year and a half, and then I moved to a different one, and then I couldn't get any supplies, so I stopped selling. Moved on to drugs. No, I'm joking. I didn't sell drugs. I used to sell parts of my lunchbox to get money to rent games from Blockbusters. See, that I never would have done that. Like, I couldn't sell my lunch. I was too hungry.
Blockbuster still about when you were at school?
Yeah, Blockbusters only shut down like 4 years ago.
Oh, it's been longer than that.
No, it's like 4 or 5 years.
Must be at least 10 years. At least 10 years.
No way, dude.
It's got to be.
Man, that was like the best thing. Like on a weekend, like begging your parents to go down block. My Blockbusters was opposite the fish and chip shop, so we would go to Blockbusters, get like a. It was a VHS, obviously, when I was really young, and then DVD and that. But getting one of them and then getting a fish and chips.
The kid of VHS now, they wouldn't know what to do with it.
There's not much they could do with it unless they had a player.
It's like, have you not seen that YouTube video where they give the kids a challenge to work a phone? It's one of their
A rotary
dialers. Look, they just couldn't fathom it out. They give them a phone number. You ring this number and we'll give you, I don't know what the prize was. Just couldn't fathom it out.
It's really not that difficult to work out, though. It'd take me, if I'd never seen one before, maybe 5 minutes to work it out, not
like,
or less.
You would be able to work it out being like an adult, but these were only like, what, 10, 11? Something like
They
that.
weren't. They were older than that. They were in like that. I used to rent new DVDs, then copy them and rent them out half priced. You were the reason why they put that stupid pirate advert at the beginning of every DVD.
Did you not get the video man come to your house? I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about, have you?
Sure that wasn't a friend of your mum's?
There was a video, we'll call him the video man. It's a bit like the ice cream man. And he used to come round in his car, would come up and just rent all his videos out.
Would he put a DVD in and then go upstairs?
Oh, this was VHS.
Did he put a VHS in for you to watch and then go upstairs?
Look, there's some blank VHSs.
That just sounds weird, man. The video man.
Some people in the chat will know what I'm talking about, the video man.
I don't know.
It's just a northern thing.
I think this was a you experience, not an everyone experience.
I was just a kid.
Yeah. It's like the milkman, but he brought videos round instead of the milk.
Uncle Barry. This is Uncle Barry. He's just bringing some videos around.
Sounds a bit weird, mate. Not gonna lie. Jeez, someone's selling plane seats. This is how desperate people are. They're stealing seats from planes now to sell on Facebook.
I saw a guy who used to sell porn VHS tapes at the back of his car boot.
Yeah, but he didn't come round your house and then go upstairs with your mum. He had mobile libraries. That was normal. We used to have libraries that would come to our school as well. They'd like have these massive trolleys, and then they would like unfold, and it'd be like double-sided, like full of books. But I always had this thing. I hate reading, but I love the smell of a new book. Like I would buy a book as a kid, like from the book library, like just because I liked like a fresh book. I don't know why, but I'd never read the thing.
I've only ever read one book the whole way through.
Yeah, what was that?
The Hitman Heart autobiography.
Never
That's a
heard of it.
long book as well. He's a wrestler. Oh man. Like early 90s, late 90s.
I don't watch wrestling.
What's the
Lame.
I've got a figure.
I'm into boxing, not wrestling.
I was a child. He was my hero.
Sounds boring. Right. I think we're probably gonna.
Didn't even watch boxing.
I think we're gonna have to call
Let's
it
see,
there,
man.
guys. That's pretty good going. £38.50 for the day already, and I've not even gone to bed yet.
There you go, and another one. Good video man used to rock up in a red van every week, rent out the VHS from the van, and then he'd sod off till next week. See?
Yeah, but he
Not
didn't
just
come
me.
in. He didn't come in your house though. That's the difference.
Well, he probably did. I nearly wrote to Jimmy Savile, ask me Bret Hart.
Whereas
That'll have been
Jim
some
will,
experience.
Jim will fix it. Hey, come up here on my lap, Adam. My local boot sale is in the car park of a stadium next to a police station. The police are regularly pulling people for selling porn. Why would you sell porn in the car boot that was in the car park of the police station? Is that even illegal to sell porn? Like, it would only be illegal if it's like a copy of like a an actual like thing, right? Is there a law against selling pornography like on a disc? So, surely not.
I'm guessing you would have to have some sort of license to sell it, surely.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't come in your house. Yeah, that's the difference. Like, there's no.
He didn't actually come into my house.
Yeah, well, you're
He's just
backtracking
got this
now.
wild imagination.
No. You are backtracking now. You said the video man would come round in the living room, put a VHS in the tape. Come out of your own mouth.
Just playing out this fantasy in your head because that's what you want to be now. You're gonna scrap reselling off and become a video man. Who would sell that in a car boot of a local police station? Bet you it was rife in police stations.
Mate, they only shut them down so they can take the porn back. That's got to be legal, surely. I don't understand. You need a license to sell porn. What?
I would think so.
Really?
I would have
As long
thought
as-
so. Like, do you know, are you allowed to sell it on eBay? I wouldn't have thought so.
As long as you're not selling to minors, right? What? I don't understand.
Are you on eBay? Are you allowed to? You're allowed to have an account if you're under 18?
You're not allowed to sell porn on eBay.
Well, I know you're not allowed to put like porn images on when you sell them. Wasn't it about Chris? Didn't he have some sort of erotic magazines that he was selling? You could only draw certain images.
You're allowed to sell sex toys, but you have to have a special account. Our video man got 3 years in jail in 1985 for copyright. Imagine going
Because
to
they
jail.
used to sell, they used to rent out normal VHS, but then they used to also sell copies as well.
Imagine winding up in jail for piracy.
Actually, back then, how did you even get caught back then? What was CEX as porn too? Really?
Yeah, my CX had child porn. I'm not even joking. It was right on the shelf.
Wow.
It wasn't like physical. It was like anime, but it was like they were kids, mate. And on the photo of the thing, they were
But yeah,
in positions like I can't even describe. Like I was like, mate, you see what you got on the shelf over there? It was I was shocked, mate. Like I walked out. I was like, you got some wrong stuff on that shelf.
bought 5 copies, but I'm shocked.
I didn't buy any, idiot. Like
I thought it
people
was you
like
that sold them.
some people watch that and they think they're normal. Like it's so weird. Like, how did they? Like, if you guys saw what was on the cover of this thing, it would boggle your mind how they even like wound up with it in the first place. Like, they just bought this off someone and put it on the shelf like it was normal. What? It was weird.
George Ross bought a printer. Hang on. George Ross bought a printer. The box had loads of porn in it. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Wait, you know he kept that
It's
in
not
his
on
little
Facebook,
locker.
it's on eBay. Of course he did. Not on Facebook, as eBay wouldn't allow.
Mate, I'm 58 feedback off 1,000.
How long does it took you to get there?
Just over a year, I think.
That's one of my worst habits.
I've
Not
had
leaving
six-
it often.
I've had
tend to go-
648 in the last year.
I'm only on 257. 100% though. That's like my worst habit. Is I'll leave it for months and then I'll just go on and then leave loads.
Anime is considered art. It wasn't anime though. It was hentai, but like it
It's
wasn't
considered
like,
art.
It wasn't
Child porn is considered art.
It wasn't normal. Like it just wasn't normal. Trust me. Ugh.
Oh, I've just noticed you've got 2 dislikes.
Who did it? Who did it? I like dislikes.
You really you'll be crying tonight when you get home. When you get
No,
home, when you get to
I
bed.
actually like dislikes. Makes me happy when someone dislikes my stuff because it means they wasted some of their day to come do that. It makes me laugh.
They've wasted the day coming to see me.
Are you in the garage or something? Where are you?
In the garage.
It gotta be cold in there, right?
It's not too bad actually.
All your tats insulating.
I just broke the 10,000 feedback. That
That's
must have took
mental.
some years. I could have 140 if every single one left feedback. 45 at the moment.
Cheers to you. I appreciate that, man.
Doing a great job. And
Yeah,
what, Peyton, Chris?
a dislike on YouTube actually works exactly the same as a like. So I don't know if my stream just died, but on my end it's buffing.
I see him. Back on.
Yeah, a dislike promotes your channel just as much as a like, so it literally bothers me zero. I could have like 50-50 and it wouldn't bother me at all. Whereas some people, if they get dislikes, they can't deal with it, unfortunately. But then again, I streamed for 5 years doing gaming, and then I did a gaming YouTube channel for 3 years. So,
yeah.
Trust me, if you do a gaming channel that's fairly successful to the point where you get a few thousand views per video, you have to deal with some proper shit. And what you get doing reselling videos is tame. In the nicest way of putting it, it's very tame. So,
His son done a gaming channel. He doesn't do them anymore. He was putting like hacks on of Fortnite. Like, oh, you'll get banned if you get You get caught doing that. That's it. Reginald, also known, or Reginald, also known as Closet Geek. It's disliked. Old I.
When you were 7. What? It's buffering
Start
again.
when-
What's going on?
Did you start when you were 7?
I don't know what that means. I shouldn't be eating these. I'm breaking my fast.
What time is, yeah?
6 o'clock.
Hour today?
6 o'clock. What is it today? The
17th now.
I'm around the 50-day mark, so I'm on like day 50. So this is a treat to have a snack at 1 in the morning.
Oh, I think YouTube's gone off.
Yeah.
Never occurred.
I don't know why, because it's still broadcast in excellent condition, it says on my... There you go. Right. We
Still
keep
not on mine.
disconnecting, so I'm just going to wrap it up there.
Why not?
It's getting late. I want to finish this bag because I'm being fat tonight. And then head off. So thank you everyone for sticking around. Kath, I'll get back to you on Instagram about sorting out those things. And
You're gonna sort yourself a van out, ain't you? Get some videos.
no, just buying some games off me.
Coming to a YouTube channel near you. Jay the Video Man.
Anyway, thanks for chilling, and maybe we'll do this again sometime, because I am doing the listing challenge with Sam, so this helps. It's coming on chilling for a few hours at night. I'm surprised we had like 30-40 people at some point for like an hour and a half or something. So yeah.
Right,
See you later.
let you go on. Cheers. See you later.
Bye.